my dear class 10 students, are you guys here? Let me check. How are you all? How is your preparation going on? Hope you guys are doing great. I have been watching all your videos where you were so active, like live sessions by other teachers, and you guys were so active over there. How are you all? Everyone, tell me, are you ready for today's session? Because this one is going to be a little longer. Why? We are doing what? Complete geography in one shot. Okay, what we are going to do today is complete geography. Good evening, Prime. Good evening. Glad to see everyone out here. So we are going to start the session in just 1 minute. Give me just a minute, my dear students. Okay. Good evening, Avari. How are you? Avri, Prashanti, I guess it is. Fine. So, complete geography, short question, one shot lecture. By the word one shot lecture, what I mean here is, we combined all the chapters together. And in this session, it's not just MCQs, it's not just 2 marker, 3 marker, 5 marker. Rather, everything that is important for your exam is there. So I know that there are certain students who joined my session previously and know how we deal with the session altogether. Okay, so are you guys ready? Tell me, give me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs up. Shall we start with the first question of the day? And one more thing, pay attention. Meanwhile, we are doing the session. You are always welcome to ask all your doubts, right? Particularly for today, let's go with geography. Whatever doubt you have in your mind regarding geography, we are going to complete that. Because I don't want anyone to go from this life thinking that, oh my God, this is not clear from geography. Okay, fine. Hi to everyone. Anurag, Anmol, very good. Regular students out here. And then I have Saminusha. Very good. Like it is the first time I'm seeing this name on this channel. Now coming to the first question of the day. Coming to the first question of the day. Everyone be active while answering. Okay. In map. Yes, Rani. What happened in map? You have doubt. Okay. You can ask everything we are going to complete by the end of the session. Okay. Every doubt regarding geography. Nothing will be left. Hi Nisha, good evening. Hello to everyone. Come on, let's do the first question of the day. That's uranium is found in Ladakh but has not been mined due to lack of funding. What kind of resource is this? I asked this question repeatedly. I know that. We are going to do this so repeated that you have no scope to make mistakes. Okay. Options are in front of you. That is A, stock, B, potential resource, C, reserve, or D, that's developed resource. What do you think is the correct answer? Ma'am, okay. Hi, Aishwarya Chaudhary, how are you? So, I took your name. Now, focus on the session we are here. Focus on the session, my dear student, which we are right now. Currently, we are into give me a minute, second. First question right in front of you, answer it. Okay, right now just answer it, my dear students. Okay, now I'll be able to see your chats. Ankit, how are you? I just took your name. So you guys are answering B as the correct one in this question. Glad to see everyone is answering so quick. Okay, so uranium is found in Ladakh, my dear students. My dear students, pay attention. Basically, we have seen a topic in geography first chapter, that is resource and development. It talks about type of resources. In that we have reserves, we have stock also. One topic is there. There is potential resource, there is developed resource. So yes, one topic over there is that the resource, if we talk about uranium has the potential to be used. But we are importing the potential from the other countries. Why? because we don't have that potential, funding, technology, whatever is required to use it, hence we are importing it. But it doesn't mean that uranium lost its importance or potential, it is ought to be used. So hence the correct answer to this question will be potential resource, that is B. All the students who gave me the answer B, very good. This will be the speed for the today we are going to pick, so that we can complete the maximum questions we can by today's session. Yes, I can see all your comments. Everyone answered B. Very good. No one was wrong today. Next question in front of you. Match column A with column B and choose the correct options. You have column wise question this is. Okay. So you have column A with rivers. Now this one is very important because this comes in map work too. Okay. So you have column A with river, column B with dam. River consists of Mahanadi, Narmada, Chambal, Chenab. Match it with the correct dam, that is Sardar Sarovar, Hirakund, Salal, Rana Pratap Sagar. Okay, tomorrow I have SST exam Arohi. Is it like the pre-board still going on in your school? Like they are so late. Which exam do you have tomorrow? Can you please tell me? Okay, answer the question that is in front of you, my dear students. I'm waiting for the responses. I am waiting that you respond for this question and then we will discuss it in detail. Okay? Fine. Great. Great to see all of you guys here. Science, social science mock test. Okay, I think you are talking about some coaching institute here. Janvi, this question came in my pre-board. Yeah, the question comes, right? Exactly, and when we practice it more and more now, we leave no chance to make the mistake. That's very important over here. Okay, so you started answering. Meanwhile, I'm from JNV. Okay, got it. Okay, if we talk about Mahanadi, see, Mahanadi one is very important because it comes like the question can come in your map work. Tell me tell the name of the dam on the bank of river Mahanadi, or the popular dam on the bank in the state of West Bengal. So we will match Mahanadi, okay, with Hirakund. We will match Mahanadi with Hirakund. That means A goes with the second one. We will now see and check the option. Does here A have second option? Yes, it has. But we are not going to just tick this by seeing only the A column or A option. We will watch it completely. Okay. If I talk about Narmada, so on the bank of river Narmada, there is a dam, Sardar Sarovar Dam. Even the controversy is also written in our book regarding this dam, that lot of people were like it had a social impact on the people. Lot of people were asked to change their habitat because of the development of this dam. So Narmada river goes with Sardar Sarovar. If I talk about Chambal, Rajasthan, Rana Pratap Sagar. Chenab river, Salal. So A matches with 2, B matches with 1, C goes with 4th, and D goes with 3. So exactly which is the correct answer to this question? C is the correct answer to this question. Okay, I am from Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya. Okay, I know about that. Got it, got it. Joy, not spam. Ravi Thakur is asking joy, not spam. Yeah, don't spam. I just read it, beta. I was just teaching the like this particular answer so that you should not miss it. Come on. Everyone clear with this option C? Okay, great. Moving to the next question. Consider the statement given below and choose the correct answer. Read it nicely so that we don't make any mistake. I want all of you to answer very nicely. Okay? Come on, let us talk about this. Consider the statement given below and choose the correct option. Statement number 1. Soil erosion caused by the factors like deforestation disrupt land fertility, necessitating effective conservation methods like terracing and contour plowing. Is it correct? Statement number 1. Now we will go to second one. Implementing techniques such as strip cropping and shelter bills help mitigate soil loss by reducing wind and water effect. What do you think? Options which are correct, which are not. So option A, statement 1 is correct, but statement 2 is incorrect. It can be. B, 1 is incorrect, 2 is correct. C, both 1 and 2 are correct, or both 1 and 2 are incorrect. Hello ma'am, hello Ranjit, how are you? I'm very good. How you are doing? How is your preparation going on? That's the main factor here. Are you guys started studying maths, or you are waiting that we will study maths at the closer days of our exam? What do you think? Yes, Joy, I read your statement. I just read what you commented. I am good, Ranjit. Hi Ravi Thakur. Okay, tell me the correct answer to the question in front of you. So you guys are answering C as correct. See, when we talk about this soil erosion, okay, when we talk about soil erosion, so basically soil erosion means that this is the removal of, what it means? It is the removal of top layer of soil. It is the removal of top layer of soil by, okay, by natural factors. It can be earthquake, volcano, or by any human factor. That includes deforestation, overgrazing, over irrigation. It is clear from both the statement that answer is C, because both 1 and 2 talks about it. Whenever there is soil erosion, there are certain effective techniques, okay, there are certain effective techniques to stop soil erosion. What are they? Like we can do strip cropping, we can do counter ploughing, right? We can do terrace farming, okay? We can do afforestation and many more such that. Okay, fine. Get it? Clear with this? We are not studying just one chapter. Today is the agenda that we are going to complete geography. All the important questions will be there. Plus, not only MCQs, we are also going to deal the long answers too. Okay, to the student who was asking what we are going to cover today, the answer is for that student. Fine. Coming to the next question. Now, what we need to discuss in this question is very, very important. See, my dear student, the question says, and the question is going to come in your exams, because I have seen a pattern. This question is repeated multiple times. Get it? Now the question says, agriculture and industry each other but are independent. Okay, agriculture and industry each other are independent. Justify the statement by evaluating 5 ways in which they support each other. So students, we have seen that, pay attention, we have seen that agriculture and industries go hand in hand. What do you mean that? Right? In the statement is given in your NCERT that they go hand in hand. We will talk about it today. Yes, ma'am, I understand. Fine. So now the question can come like this. Agriculture and industries are interdependent on each other. Why they are interdependent on each other? Right? Let's talk about this thing. My dear students, agriculture depends on industry for multiple items. Right? Industry depends on agriculture, but how you will write the answer? 5-mark question, 5 points are being asked. Come on, let's talk about this. So, agriculture and industry are dependent on each other or the following reasons. And if you know the answer, you can also tell me. Okay? So, in this question, the first point that we are going to put is about raw material supply. Agriculture supply a lot of raw material to the industries. Like if I talk about textile industry, okay, if I talk about, my dear student, which industry? Textile industry. Let's talk about cotton industry, okay. If agriculture would not be there, if cotton would not be grown in India, then how can it support the industry of textile? So textile industry is totally dependent upon the raw material cotton and its production. Dependent or not? Yes, it is dependent, right? If I talk about fertilizers, okay, if I talk about fertilizers that are important in agriculture, this comes from chemical industry. This comes from which industry? Chemical industry. So don't you think that agriculture for its raw materials is also dependent upon the industries? So this statement clearly makes us understand that they are dependent on each other. That means they are interdependent. Get it? Fine. Now second point, market for industrial good. So the agriculture is basically what? Agriculture industry is in, how can I call agriculture industry? Agriculture is totally dependent upon a good market. And how the market is available to them? Only by the industrial goods. Like if we talk about the growth of agriculture sector, like if we talk about tractors, if we talk about the implements that are used in agriculture, comes from where? They comes from what? Industrial sector. Okay, get it? Third point, increased agriculture productivity. We know that previously we were doing what? We were doing primitive farming. Why we were doing primitive farming? Because we were based upon the primitive old techniques, tools. But with the evolution of technology, with the coming of industries, like if we talk about growth of iron and steel industry, growth of chemical industry, whenever there will be more HIV seeds, more crops will be grown, more fertilizers, they will be grown, right? So increased agriculture productivity, more market, more transport, exactly, it is dependent, and we have employment as a topic, transport as a topic, which facilitate the growth of both the sectors. Get it? Give me a thumbs up. Is it clear to everyone? To the student who was telling me, ma'am, please teach us in depth. Is it clear to you? I just taught you in depth what you have to write. But the keywords are such that. Okay. Yes, Priyanshi, I can see that I am also from Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya. Okay. JNV, still no unicorn comes from agriculture. Hello ma'am, fine. Hello to everyone. Hi Tanvi, how are you? So this is the important question, and these are the 5 important pointers you need to write. Okay, come on, let's move to the next question, and the question is in front of you. Quick in answering because we need to do so many questions today quickly. Question is, a farmer noticed that his crops on a sloping field are yielding poorly. Sloping field are yielding poorly. Soil seems thinner each year because erosion might be there, right? So what practice could help? And the soil seems thinner each year. So what practice could help prevent the soil erosion on his farm? Very easy, clear question. Option A, plowing the field deeply each year. Is it? B, if we talk about planting crops in the rows that run up and down the slope. C, building terraces on the slope. Or it is D, clearing more forest land for additional fields. What do you think? Ranjit, my H2O is here with me. Okay, my H2O is here with me. I'll take the sip of water whenever needed. Don't worry. I make all the water and food availability here. Don't worry about that. Hello Girish, how are you? Answer the question, guys. Janvi Thakur, A. Janvi, is it A? And option Q does not exist here. Okay, I think you mean A here. Great. Anyone else? Anyone else with the correct answer? Think about it while answering. This is something known as competency type of questions, when they frame the question in a manner that you get confused. However, the answer is so easy, so easy. You think about it. Think about it. I also don't worry. Fine. Just a guess. Guess is little wrong. It is little wrong. Priyanshi is with option A. No, guys. A is not the option. I eliminate one option. Okay, I get the answer of Ganesh SC. Let's check whether it's correct or not. So directly moving to the answer. Now, my dear students, what the question was asking, now pay attention. You need to be smart in this, right? The question was saying that there is a sloping surface. Okay, in that sloping surface, a farmer is there. Farmers is growing crops there, but because of soil erosion, because of what? Soil erosion, the soil is becoming thinner each time. It is becoming thinner each time. So which of the following method can prevent it? My dear student, what if he makes the terraces over this region and then do the cropping? So see, in this slope and in this slope, in which one the flow of the soil will be maximum? Here, because it will be easier for the soil to go down with the flow of water and wind. To prevent it, what will be done? So it will be building terraces on the slopes. What it will be done? You need to build the terraces, and that is known as terrace farming. It is known as what? This is known as terrace farming. Hope this is clear to all the students who are making. Okay. Ma'am, why we call geography? So graphy here means the study of something, okay, and geo word means earth like structure, basically earth. It is the study of the earth, that is why it is known as geography. Directly, what is geography? Geography is the study of the earth. Okay, great. Next question is, identify the below mentioned water conservation method. So here they have given a water conservation method, right? You need to identify which method it is. Identify the below mentioned water conservation method. It is a diversion channel that carry water from a glacier to a village. From a glacier to a village. Its structure is of circular tank. It is a century-old water conservation method. They are the lifeline of people of Spiti Valley of Himachal Pradesh and in Jammu. What is it? Okay, options are here: dam, reservoir, rainwater harvesting, or kul. Let's see what is the correct answer. Good evening, Ganesh. How are you? Okay, Janvi here is now being active after giving one wrong answer. Prashanti, can I call Prashanti, right? Or it's Avri? Share this with your friends also. I can see today students are less. I don't know why. Let's share it with others. Let's like the session. Let's bring your friends here so that we can maximize the energy as well as the efforts. Hi Anushka. Okay, Anushka ka pati, it's Virat Kohli. Fine. GPT ma'am, one more. Archaeology is a part of geography? No, archaeology is the part of history. Okay, however, it facilitates the study of geography as well. If I talk about archaeology, it is the study of the remains that we get. And for getting the remains, geography knowledge is also important. So history and geography is always connected with each other. Ma'am, I got 72 in my SST Prevo. That's good, Janvi. Let's now target more. Let's now target 80 because I know you can do that. 8 watching, no issue. Important question. Yes, Saloni, this question is important because why? Let's talk about this. See. Now, this question is from the chapter Water Resource. Which chapter it is? This is from the chapter, the third and the most important chapter in terms of weightage. I'll say that. If you see, map work will come. One dam for sure will come from this chapter. And an important question is going to come from that chapter. If I talk about it, so basically, in the Water Resource chapter, there are certain conservation methods given. What it is given, my dear student? Conservation methods are given, and in that conservation methods they talk about certain ancient structure. In that ancient structure we will talk about each and everything that's given here. The first one, that is dam. So we know that what basically is the work of the dam. So dam is an channel. Like if I talk about dam, it is particularly a structure that saves excess flood water. Okay, excess flood water from the rivers. It is made upon what? Rivers, we know that. Then there is a reservoir. So what is a reservoir? A storage area where water is stored. It can be a lake, it can be something like that. Third one is about rainwater harvesting. So we know in the slopes of the, from the slopes of the, what we can say, terrace, what they are doing, they are just putting a pipe together, okay, making a storage room below their house, so that excess rainwater in the rainy season can be stored in the arid and semi-arid regions of Rajasthan. We are aware about that. Fourth one is important. Pay attention. Why fourth one is important? And the answer is kul. Okay, answer is gul or kul. It can be gul or kul. So what happens from the large river? So much water is coming and it goes directly and mixes with the ocean. And we know that majority of the river water, like it become wasted when it mix with the ocean water. We can do, we make a diversion channel, and here like we make a lake. And that circular tank is known as, what is gul? Gul is basically a circular tank particularly made in the region of Himachal Pradesh as well as Jammu region. Okay, so gul or kul is the correct answer to this question. D will be correct answer. To all the students who gave me D, very good, very good. Okay, how to remember crops and mineral factors, we will discuss about it today. Ma'am, I solved the sample paper of SST, but due to geography I lost my 10 marks. So now that's something we need to look upon, because 10 marks particularly from geography is a big number. We can't lose it. We will figure out, tell me what issues you faced, then I'll talk about it. Okay. Then ma'am, please tell the two most important chapters of geography: agriculture, water resource. The two most important chapter, agriculture and water resource. Fine. GPT ma'am, selling natural resources to people. GPT ma'am, what is this? And I also read it every time. So wait, selling natural resources to people by one individual, but how they get right to sell natural resource? Which natural resource are you talking about here? Tell me effectively, then I'll tell you. Okay. Hi Divyanshu, seeing you after long time. How are you? Good evening. How to learn crops and minerals, I read it, and I'll give you the answer to this in this video only, because I have a surprise for everyone. I have the best thing because of which you are never going to forget the minerals, never going to forget crops, and particularly soil. So the chart I was talking about in every video, every life to you, that this is going to help you, is in the today's life. You should do what you should be the part of this live up till end. That is what is needed for today. Okay, hi Praful, how are you? Good evening to everyone who's joining the session right now. Let's move to the next question of the day. So next thing is not a question, it is part of revision. I am fine ma'am, practical is going on. Okay, no issue Divyanshu. Okay, now my dear student, the session is not only about talking not only about discussing question, as I tell you in the starting itself. It's about just making geography your perfect, what we can say, part. Like one student just said, I lost the 10 marks from geography. I don't know why you guys are so scared about geography. Today I'll take that scare from your mind, that fear from your mind. Okay, no issue, you are not so late. We just started the live just 27 minutes back. Okay, so we will talk about some important topic from the chapter resource and development. In this resource and development, okay, two resources are completely discussed. One is land resource and the other one is what? Soil resource. Okay, and this chart is everything from which topic the question comes. What did you want to do? Focus should be here. Let me talk about the first important thing, that is classification of soil. Come on students, say after me, repeat after me as I say. How many types of soil are there? Ma'am, there are 6 types of soil, right? How many types of soil are there? There are 6 types of soil. First what you need to study is alluvial soil, black soil, red and yellow soil, laterite soil, arid soil, forest soil. Now you might be thinking, ma'am, that's it, we know this, what about the detail? Gradually we'll go to everything. This is just the introduction. Okay, so how many type of soil are there? Put your screen down and remember this: alluvial, black, red and yellow, laterite, arid, forest. Done? Very good, very good. Come on, now moving to the next topic. We know that there is one major issue, that is soil erosion. Do you know the definition of soil erosion by heart? So what is soil erosion? Say after me, what is soil erosion? Soil erosion means the, okay, soil erosion means the washing away of, okay, washing away of top layer of soil because of certain factors of the nature or humans. Like if I talk about water, running water, wind, okay, then we can talk about glacier movement. All these causes what? Soil erosion. And in human activities there are deforestation. Okay, there are so many factors like overgrazing, over mining, over irrigation. Get it? So these are the causes of what? Soil erosion. We got the definition. What is soil erosion? Now let's see the methods. Like here is the denudation and washing away of top layer of soil. Causes are human and natural factors. How to solve them? Okay, before how to solve them, let's talk about types of soil erosion. Are you ready for this? So first one is types of soil erosion. How many types of soil erosion are there? 4 types of soil erosion are there. Okay, get it? Question can come from this topic. First one, that is gully erosion. How many of the students right now know every detail about gully erosion? I know. Whenever I am teaching, you become so quite uninterested, but I am making sure that by the end of this video, you will be pretty sure about what you are studying in geography. So, ma'am, I was talking about petroleum, oil, gas. Yeah. Okay. No, it's like, it is controlled and regulated by the government. It's controlled and regulated by the government. Get it? Fine. Okay, Pradeep, thank you for referring your okay here. Gully erosion on Chambal River. Correct, Janvi. See, gully erosion, the word itself defines that there is some gullies. Okay, yes. What happens when river flow with the pressure, they may find certain ways or soft rock due to which they form diversion small channels. Okay, they can make spaces within the rocks and move towards the soil region. And now in this particular thing, so many gullies are made because there were soft rock, soft soil. And here is how they eroded the top layer of the soil. Do you know? The lands, okay, the lands which is affected by this soil are known as bad lands. And the best example of this type of this type of erosion is Chambal River in the upper region of Madhya Pradesh causes this what? Bad lands, washing away by gullies of water. Correct. Okay, very good. Now we have wind erosion. We know that, right? Wind is what? Moving air is wind. And we know the pressure of it, the speed of it, particularly in the summer season. So when the soil has lack of moisture or plantation, it can easily flow with the pressure of the wind. That erosion is known as what? Wind erosion. Major regions that are affected, Rajasthan is the major one. Ravines, correct, very good. Third is sheet erosion. Pay attention. See, this is a complete sheet of a soil and completely it get eroded. We talk about landslides now, that is in rock, somewhere similar to that. Smaller one, smaller effect of it is known as sheet erosion. Get it? And the fourth one, that is wrong method of cropping. So if you are unaware about the cropping methods, then this can also cause soil erosion. Clear? What are the causes of soil erosion? Yes, wind blow up the top layer of the soil. Correct, Janvi. You are pretty correct today. Now, wait a second. Okay. Now we discussed about type of soil erosion. Now we will discuss, as we knew the issue now we will discuss about the ways to solve this erosion. 4 ways are there to solve this soil erosion. What are they? Contour ploughing, terrace farming, shelter belts, strip cropping. Okay, it's not steep cropping. Sorry for this mistake. It is strip cropping, and we are going to talk about each of them in detail. Okay, we are going to talk about each of them in detail. Let us start it. So first one, contour ploughing. What is contour ploughing? So we know that we need to plough the land before growing the crops. That means mixing of the soil so that all the nutrients get mixed easily. And when you go to the farms, you will see that lines between them. What is that? That is ploughing. Whenever the person plow in the wrong direction, okay, that affect the type of crop. For example, there is a slopy region, water comes from the slope, and there is a farm here, and you plow in this direction. What will happen? It will facilitate the movement of water from here. So rather than plowing like this, let us plow in the counter direction of the mountain or the slope. That is known as counter plowing. Get it or not? Very good. Now let me talk about terrace farming. What is terrace farming? Farming done in the slopes of the mountains or hills by making terraces. Like if we talk about Darjeeling, tea plantation, right? Or coffee plantation, all this is done with the effect of this terrace farming. Very good. Next is about shelter belts. This is very, very important and students get confused in that. What is shelter belts, bacha? So basically there is a farm, okay? And in the farm, wind comes, take the top layer of the soil. Water comes, take the top layer of the soil to prevent from that. We do one thing, we will grow large trunk trees here. We will grow this large trunk trees here so that it can stop the speed of water and the wind affecting the soil. This is known as what? Shelter belts. Get it? Yes. Now comes the fourth one, that is strip cropping. Very, very important. You have a farm, right? You are growing crops, but in between the spaces is empty. Okay, rather keeping that space is empty, let us grow the crops there. Okay, particularly the grasses. What happens? It will slow down the speed of wind, right? Preventing the soil from eroding because of wind. So this is so important thing that we should know. Tell me anything from the soil resources part that you don't know. We will solve it. Hi, hello to everyone. Leena Bairagi, hello beta, how are you? Ma'am, soil erosion in this topic, how much marks contain? It depends the question. It depends according to the question, like there can be a 5 marker one or 3 marker one too. I will say that particularly 3 marker is for sure from this topic. Okay? Fine. Give me a thumbs up if everything is clear from the soil erosion. Then I'll move to the next topic. Why don't I am seeing this trend from 6 months. Whenever I go live with geography, students are like, I don't know, vanish. Why are you guys having some fear of geography or what? Hello, namaste Girish, how are you? So done with this topic. Very good, very good. I'm not getting your thumbs up although, but still I am assuming that if farming is this much interesting, still people are dying. Actually, farming, like if we talk about agriculture, right, it is interesting, but if we compare the agriculture of USA and India, now there is vast difference. In USA, people take farming in a much interested manner as a career option, but we don't, because we are so, like we lack in technology that we know. Right, particularly from the Western world, we lack in technology. But I think that with the evolving of technology, people will move towards farming, and that too new type of farming that is coming. Okay, ma'am, can you explain strip and shelter erosion? Girish, it is not erosion. First of all, strip erosion is not there. Okay, shelter erosion is not there. Rather, it's strip cropping which prevents erosion. It's shelter belts which prevent erosion. I'll tell you, there is a farm in which what you are doing at the corners of the farm, you are growing trees of large trunk so that when water or wind is coming in great speed, the trunk of the tree can stop it. That means these trees are providing shelter through this farm, and hence it is known as shelter belts. It is not erosion. It is way to prevent erosion. Mark my words. Okay. The other one is strip cropping. And if I talk about strip cropping, this is a farm. You are growing crops here, and you will see a pattern that you are growing the crops at a distance. Meanwhile, in between there is a space left. What you can do, you can grow grasses in this space. You can grow grasses. So that bushy grasses can help you prevent the wind erosion particularly. Okay, get it? Now Clear to everyone? Very good, very good. I am good, ma'am. Fine. Ma'am, agriculture is the best field to dominate as business, but government. Okay, fine, I get it. Let's not blame government today. Let's do our questions today. Question is in front of you. Black cotton soil is known for its high moisture retention capacity. What is the main reason for this property? Now, the question is not asking you which soil has high retention quality. You know that is black soil. In which soil cotton is grown? You know that's black soil. Why? So now I will discuss completely right now about black soil. Pay attention. Let's do one thing. Let's write a 5-marker answer for black soil. What if this question comes in your exam? What will be the pattern you are writing the answer? Let us talk about this. Okay? Yes. To all the students who gave me the answer B, it is very much correct. Clayey soil. But why and how? We will discuss it right now. Okay? If I talk about black soil, first point you can write it. It is also known as, okay, it is also known as cotton soil. It is also known as cotton soil or Rager soil. Okay, so this can be an introduction, that can be a first point, an effective first point. Okay, then we talk about second point. Okay, this is a clay type of soil. Clay type of soil. Okay, I'll tell you one thing, my dear student. Soil consists of 3 things. Pay attention. Soil consists of 3 things, that is sand, silt and clay. So it is a mixture of sand, silt and clay. I don't know if anyone has told you this or not. Right? So sand, silt and clay mixes, like we know because of denudation, right? Denudation and passing of time, when soil is formed, there are pebbles in it, clay in it. Whenever there is more clay, the type of soil is clayey soil, that is black soil. Whenever the proportion of the sand is more, it is sandy soil, that right we get in arid region. Whenever there is silt more, we get alluvial type of soil. So formation is very interesting in geography. We study it in detail, right? Now black soil is clayey soil. That means it do not have big pebbles, rather it's like mixed with each other. When you pour water in, what we can say, clay, if you have used any time the powdered clay, you will see, put the water, it becomes sticky, but after a time it will retain the water. So it has high retention water quality. So yes, it is a clay soil which have high moisture retention. Okay, it has high moisture retention, what we can say, quality or property. Fine, this can be the second point. Third point, after rain or after rain shower, this soil becomes what, my dear students? Sticky, but develops what? But develops deep crack. Okay, but develops deep cracks in summer season. In summer season, are you aware about this? The fourth point, what you can write are the areas where this type of soil is found. Where it is found? So it is found in the region of Maharashtra. Okay, complete state of Maharashtra. In the state of Madhya Pradesh, particularly in Malwa. Then in the state of Gujarat, particularly in the region of Saurashtra. If you are writing these regions, it will make your examiner happy that you know such things in detail. Then we will write the fifth one. What are the major crops grown over here? Okay, one point is missing by me, which you can write in the starting, that is the formation of the soil. That this formation comes out because of the from the Deccan Plateau, formed out of the volcanic eruption. Okay, because of the volcanic eruption. Now tell me, will you able to write the answer in 5 points with a very beautiful introduction? Okay. So I can now see the comments. I don't know much in SST, but I know that I can score better if I study even now. I am saying because I scored 96.87% in science and 92.5 in maths. Can I still get over 90 in SST? See, SST is the only subject if you study today, I am pretty sure your marks will be 95 plus. If you are honest, punctual, confident, and you are putting your efforts, then only. Okay, if you are someone just opening the book and passing time, I don't know. So I have put so many strategy videos, how to complete SST in 10 days, important topics, important chapters, important question, practice them, you're going to rock it. Fine? Adarsh, yes, you can do it. You have, sorry, it's Adhar Sana, whatever your name is, I am unable to pronounce. If so, you can do it, you have to do it, watch just some videos, don't waste the time. I'll say don't waste the time in watching here and there, and complete SST in 10 days. I'm telling you, a video is there which consists of all the important questions out there. Go for it, watch it, do it, you are going to score it. Poor in phosphoric content, yes Rohit, we can talk about one more point here, that is composition. Okay, that is composition, that also you can write, that particularly we write in other soils also. Get it? Fine. So we are done with this type of question. Great. Great to see your responses. Next question, easy one, most important. Here it is. Who among the following proclaimed the dams as the temple of modern India? I know everyone is going to answer this. Quickly answer it. Quickly. Ma'am, SST complete, now doing sample paper. Great, Janvi, that's good. I hope your confidence is also increasing when you are solving the sample papers in mock test. Very good. Easy one. Answer this fast. I'll tell you the story behind it also. Okay, so correct answer. Who said last time? I remember someone said it's Jawaharlal Nehru. It is not Jawaharlal Nehru. Sorry, someone said Mahatma Gandhi. Okay, it is Jawaharlal Nehru. Ma'am, print culture is left. I know, you left it intentionally because you don't like that chapter. It is not left. You leave it. Come on. B is the correct answer. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, the first Prime Minister of independent India, said that what? That it proclaimed the dam as the temples of modern India. Why? Let us talk about it. So, when India became independent India. So, when India became independent, now it was like facing the negative effect of British colonialism. And the first and the foremost thing that we need to focus on was food, because our nation was not at all self-reliant at that time. Okay, like they have left us in a way that we are, I don't know what to say, bad situation. We were struggling, like India, an agriculture land, monsoonal type of climate country, was struggling with the food. People were dying because of famine, because of British policies. The first thing what need to be focused was agriculture. Okay, to increase the self-reliance on the agriculture so that we are not dependent on other nation. For that, we need to develop dams. That was said by Jawaharlal Nehru, that they are the temples of modern India. If we need to improve the situation of the country, we need to improve the agriculture of the nation, and that is why he said that. Okay, Mahatma Gandhi also said a statement in resource and development. What it is, Rohit? Can you please tell me? Yeah, charo books. Yeah, it includes, ma'am, back all map work provide. Mahi already provided. Go watch the channel, subscribe this channel. You will get all the notifications also. You will get one video that is complete map work for SST. 1 hour video, and I know that you will be confident enough after watching that video. Just that 1 hour is necessary. Do not watch any video that's of 4 hour, 5 hour. It's just total waste of time. Okay, right now we are end of the session, like we are very close to exam and we need not to waste our time. Fine. So B is the correct answer. Very good. Next question. Let's move fast now. Dear students, let's increase our speed. Assertion: growing population is the main reason for water scarcity. Is it growing population the main reason? Think about it. Mark correct if this assertion is correct in your mind. Sorry. Reason: irrigation from tube wells and canals is responsible for water scarcity. Pay attention. Irrigation from tube wells and canals is responsible for water scarcity. What do you think? Option A, both assertion and reason are true and is the correct explanation of assertion. Okay, then we talk about both assertion and reason are true, not the correct explanation. C, A is true, R is false, or D, assertion and reasons are false. What are you going to tell me correct? Tell me the correct answer. There is enough for everyone's need, but for not for everyone's greed. Yeah, I just forget anyhow, I don't know. Tell me the correct answer to the question right in front of you. Okay, that is right in front of you. Good evening, Pradeep. How are you? So, growing population is the main reason for water scarcity. Ma'am, I am new student. Wow, kids, welcome on this channel. Ma'am, have you watched my name in Kalam movie? I have not watched Kalam movie even. See, just the guesses. Guess is wrong, Janvi, this time. So I'll tell you, B is the correct answer here. Okay, C, just the guesses, no. B is the correct answer. Hi, Ishu, how are you? So both assertion and reason are true, but reason is not. Okay, sorry for this. I'm reading it again. I like your explanation. Thank you. So growing population is the main reason for water scarcity. My dear students, we know that when we talk about the chapter water resource, the first paragraph tells about that there is water scarcity in India. One of the major reason for that is growing population, and we are aware about that. Get it? Now comes the second statement. Irrigation from tube wells and canals is responsible for water scarcity. See, basically if I talk about it, they are saying that the irrigation that is done from canals, okay, or tube wells, when you will see na, the reason for water scarcity, it holds less percentage in that. So this statement, if I talk about assertion, is true, but the reason is false. C will be the correct answer to the question. Sorry if I said C is not. Okay, C is the correct answer to this question. Ma'am, Mahi, it depends. Every year you will see certain changes. So this was the correct answer to the question right in front of you. Now the surprise I was talking about from starting of the session, that I am going to give you a surprise that is here. And the surprise is, see, I was asking from a long time to you that make a chart for the soil, but every time in the live I see students, ma'am, how to remember crops? Ma'am, we forget it every time. Is it the same situation with all of you right here? Let us revise soil today in a manner that whenever you go home, okay, you are at home, sorry, I thought I'm teaching offline, right? So whenever you end this life, you feel that, my God, I revised all the soil and that's by heart, okay? Yes, you will get the notes as well, correct? So yes, this is the thing I am also feeling right now. Let's start with the first soil. Let us start with the first soil of the day. My dear students, we studied in today's session. Yes, you can take screenshot. We study, I'll give you a side when you will take the screenshot then, okay? So we studied in today's session, there are 6 types of soil: alluvial, black, red and yellow, laterite, arid, mountainous, okay? So we will talk about alluvial soil first. And what points we are going to discuss today is that, first thing, what are the reason for the formation of the soil? This will be the first topic in your answer if you are going to write a 5-marker question. Come on, let's revise it. How is alluvial soil formed? Basically, okay, if I talk about this, it is formed by the sediments that are brought down by different rivers: Ganga, Indus, Brahmaputra. Okay, Ganga, Indus, Brahmaputra. We know Himalayan like mountains are the sources for this soil. When river comes, it brings the sediments. When the sediments are deposited, which type of soil is found? Alluvial. Fine. So this will be the first thing. Okay. Come on. So it is formed by the sediments brought down by the rivers Ganga, Indus and Brahmaputra. Done. Second point. Second point is area covered. What are the areas in which alluvial soil is found? So it is found in the northern plains. Okay, it is found in the northern plains and the corridor between Gujarat and Rajasthan, between the corridor of Gujarat and Rajasthan, as well as the flood plains that are formed by the river Godavari and Krishna. Okay, flood plains that are formed by the river Godavari and Krishna, these are the region where alluvial soil is found. Okay, come on, let's move to the next one. Most scoring topic. Yes, this is the most scoring topic of this chapter. Now, mineral constituent of the soil. Okay, mineral constituent. So adequate proportion of potash, phosphoric acid and lime. And do you know that this adequate proportion makes this soil the most fertile soil of India? So it has adequate proportion of what? Potash, phosphoric acid, lime. Great. Now we have crops grown here. What are the crops that are grown here? Paddy, wheat, sugarcane, cereal, pulses. Paddy, wheat, sugarcane, cereal, pulses, all the major type of crops you can write. Wheat, paddy, wheat, cereals. Okay, pulses. These are the most important thing we eat as an Indian in our diet. Write all of them in alluvial soil because major portion is covered by it. Get it? And the last one is features. See, students, this is very important. It is the most fertile soil. Okay, and if it is the most fertile soil, where people will live near their farms because they are doing farming activity in the alluvial soil. So it creates densely populated area, extremely cultivated area. Get it? 5 pointers for alluvial soil. First, formation. How? Indus, Ganga, Brahmaputra. Area covered, northern plain, Gujarat, Rajasthan, plains of Godavari and Krishna. Mineral constituent, potash, phosphoric acid, lime. Crops grown, wheat, paddy, pulses, okay, cereals. Features, most fertile, densely populated, extremely, what we can say, cultivated. Tell me, is it clear? This question is confusing. Himachal, dal, chawal and roti. Correct, correct. Screen, no clarity. Is it like it's not clear? Examine the major steps taken by the government to measure agriculture profitable. Fine? Get it, get it, get it. Clear to everyone? The first thing, that is alluvial soil. Give me a thumbs up. We are moving to the next soil. So the next soil is black soil. What it is, my dear student? The next and the important soil is black soil. Fine? So if I talk about black soil, again, first point is formation. It is formed in the Deccan Plateau by the lava's flow. It is formed in the Deccan Plateau by the flow of lava. That is the reason it is a clay type of soil. Okay? That is the reason it is clay type of soil. Then where it is found? It is found in Maharashtra, Malwa, Saurashtra, parts of Chhattisgarh and Andhra Pradesh. Okay? Maharashtra, Malwa, Andhra Pradesh, parts of Chhattisgarh and all. Then we move towards what are the mineral constituent? They are rich in calcium carbonate. Pay attention my dear students. Rich in calcium carbonate, magnesium, potash and limes, but it lacks in phosphoric acid. That is very important. Question can come. Which type of soil lack in phosphoric content? Black soil. Which of the soil is rich in phosphoric content? Alluvial soil. Okay, get it? Glad to see. Cotton and sugarcane are the major crops grown here. We recently discussed about black soil and said that it develops cracks in summer season, and when it is wet, it becomes sticky after the first shower of rain. Get it? Great, great. Done with the second type of soil. Let's move to the third type of soil now. Okay, moving to the third type of soil. Students, are you able to revise it, or still the same difficulty you are facing? This chart is quite important. You can take the screenshot or make the chart by yourself, paste it in front of your table and revise it again and again. Okay, do not remember 5 points: formation, areas covered, mineral, crops and features. Very good. Now, third type of soil, that is red and yellow soil. Third type of soil, that is red and yellow. Now, where it is found, why it is formed? It is formed by crystalline, igneous and metamorphic rocks. Now, what happened now when volcano was erupted like this volcano was erupted, the lava that flowed towards a distance, there this red and yellow type of soil is found. That is why we are saying that it is found in igneous. Which type of igneous? Crystalline, igneous and metamorphic rock. Okay, crystalline, igneous and metamorphic rocks. So where they are found? In the areas of Odisha, Chhattisgarh, southern part of middle Ganga plain and Piedmont zone. Now, do you know what is Piedmont zone? Piedmont zone is a rain shadow zone. Okay, it is a rain shadow zone. Like we know, this is India, there is Western Ghats here. Okay, the air comes like this, the wind comes like this. This region, pay attention to this, my dear students, this region becomes the rain shadow area because of this, like which covers the parts of Odisha, Chhattisgarh, middle Ganga plain, and that is known as what? Piedmont zone. That is known as what? Piedmont zone. So this one is important here. Okay, but this type of soil, it is red in color. Which color? Red in color. Why it is rich in red in color? Because it is rich in iron oxide. But it has one more color, variant color, yellow color. Why? Whenever this soil is present in the area of high rainfall region, like sometimes northeast region, South India region where there is rainfall, the color becomes yellow because it is hydrated. Okay, because it is hydrated. Issue, I saw this question, but let me stop this and then I'll explain that to you. Fine, can you wait for a minute? Yes, Issue, I saw your doubt. Okay, fine. Yes, I am from MP. And where did you saw me? I am like amazed by this comment. Fine. So, what are the crops grown there? Crops are potato, pulses, millets and fruits. Why it is? Let us talk about the feature. Why it is red? Because of the diffusion of iron. Yellow, that's in hydrated form. Get it? Let's talk about it. Now, the next soil, laterite soil, worst quality of soil. Laterite soil, worst quality of the soil. It is because of the result of intense leaching. What is intense leaching? Due to heavy rainfall. Pay attention. What is intense leaching? L for leaching, L for laterite soil. Remember it whenever the question comes, that which soil is affected by intense leaching. L for leaching, L for what? Laterite soil. Whenever there is heavy rainfall, it what? Wash away the top layer of the soil. That soil is known as laterite soil. Okay, found in the region of Western Ghats, West Bengal, Northeast region, areas of high rainfall for sure. It is rich in aluminium and iron. Tea, coffee and cashew nuts can be grown here, but when effective techniques are used for the soil conservation. Okay, come on. Then deep to deep and acidic, like the type of soil which is required for here. Fertile in evergreen and deciduous region, because forest hold that soil. So whenever there is evergreen region, deciduous region, there will be so much forest which holds the soil and do not allow it to get eroded. Okay, fertile in semi-arid region, prone to soil erosion and land degradation. We are aware about this particular topic. Now come the next soil, that is arid soil. Okay, arid word clearly indicates there is no moisture. Where it is found in Rajasthan, formed by the fragmentation of adjacent rocks. Western Rajasthan, Haryana, Punjab, run of Kutch. Calcium content is more there. See, pay attention. High irrigation, high calcium contents. Okay. Millets, pulses, corns are grown here. Can vary in the color from red to brown. Last one, that is mountainous soil. Where it might be found? Forest. It is formed in mountains with high rainfall. Okay, hills and mountains. Acidic in nature. Tea, spices, wheat, barley, maize can be grown here. Clear to everyone? Most widespread soil in India, alluvial soil is the most widespread soil in India. Fine. No, I am not asking anyone's location out here. I am from Punjab. Glad to know this. Very good. Okay, so soil portion clear to everyone. Do you guys want the screenshot? I am giving you a side for a second. Take the screenshot. Acha, to the students who are not able to find the screen visible, go to the chapter, go to the summary of the chapter, resource and development. You will find that there also, and there it is clear. Okay, sorry for this inconvenience. Ma'am, I have a doubt. Yes, Ishu, I saw your doubt. Okay, glad. Fine. In this video only your doubt will be clear, and the doubt is, so okay, let's entertain that doubt first, then move to the next question. So the doubt is from the chapter agriculture. Students, do you guys also have any doubt? You can ask me today. In this video we will cover everything. So if I talk about the chapter agriculture, there is one topic at the end, that what are the technological, okay, what are the technological and institutional changes? Technological and institutional changes made by the government of India to improve agriculture. I hope this is exactly the doubt issue is presenting here, which I am going to clear out. Do you know that this question for sure comes for how many marks? 5 marks. This question comes for how many marks? 5 marks. Okay? Fine. Satisfied issue now. So when we talk about this topic, very important, going to come in exam, because if you will take the paper of 2025, you will find this question over there. Okay? Now, when we talk about this institutional and technological changes, we will say that firstly, when government become India became independent, there were certain land reforms to be done in India. Okay, there were certain land reforms that were necessarily to be done in India, and that reforms were like abolition of zamindari system. Abolition of what, my dear students? Zamindari system. Now you are aware when you studied in class 8 that zamindars were there who asked for revenue. Britishers made them the real owner of the land. That is why all the lands of the poor farmers went into the hands of what? Hands of zamindar. This was necessary. Then we talk about consolidation, the problem of consolidation of the land that needed to be what we can say solved here. All these reforms were done, okay, reforms were done after independence. Second point mentioned here about that, the time period of 1970s. Okay, technology was changed. How it was changed? Basically here two revolution was done. Green revolution, okay, green revolution particularly was for what? For increasing the production of wheat and rice, so that India becomes self-reliant in food. Okay, so green revolution and white revolution. White revolution was for milk, right, to improve the package technology so that food can be used here. Okay, now 1970s this was done. Now I will talk about certain institutional changes that were done. So if I talk about this, various schemes were launched by government here, right? And let us talk about KCC. What is KCC? Kisan Credit Card. Okay, Kisan Credit Card was started by government, and as well as PAIS credit card, you know na? Okay, so with the help of this card, government can use the card to buy the what, fertilizers or whatever necessary items they need before the growing of crops. And then we have PAIS. What is PAIS? Personal Accident Insurance Scheme. Okay, Personal Accident Insurance Scheme. My dear students, whenever a farmer is working in the field, the farmer can get affected, like accident can happen, right? Some like the person can get hurt by the machineries over there. So in that case, insurance should be provided, and that was PAIS. Okay. Ashvika Srivastav, Ireland. You need to wait for it because today we are completely doing geography, but I will answer this too. You have to wait for it. Okay. Along with that, certain other things like minimum support price. This was launched by government. We have one more feature of special bulletins. Okay. Special bulletins, that means with the help of technology, like weather forecasting department forecast what weather will be in next few days, which is very essential for agriculture. That special bulletins are there in radio, TV channels, etc. Will you able to write this answer now? Tell me, give me a thumbs up if everything is clear, crystal clear to you. Issue, is it clear? It was specially for you. Yes, MSP is the point you can write here. You know, last year they said that give the suggestions. So don't think that you need to give your points. Put NCERT points only. Okay, that will help you to boost your answers. Very good. Next question. Okay, we were about to solve this question. Sorry, wait. Okay, we solved this one, and now here. So why I put this question? Because just now we studied types of soil. Let's identify it with the first one. Clear. Thank you students for telling this, that everything was clear. First one, first answer the first one, then second one. Okay. First, read the feature of the soil given below and name the related soil. You need to read the feature, name it. First, this soil range from red to brown color. Okay. Generally sandy in texture and saline. It lacks moisture and humus. What do you think the name of the soil is? Aryan, what shairi mood today? What happened? So much shairi, so much dukh, so much sadness in your life. What happened? Yes, ma'am. Fine issue. Thanks for that emojis too. Yes, Mahi, we can write about ICAR. Correct. Great. Tell me the answer to this question. Identify the first type of soil, then we'll move to the second type of soil. Very easy. We just studied the types of soil in detail. So thoroughly we studied, my dear students. Welcome, Ishu. Okay, so what is the first type of soil right in front of you? Who is going to answer it, or shall I wait for so long? I'm not going to wait for so long today, students. We need to cover the entire topic. So the first one is sandy soil. You guys are not answering. It's okay. So the first one is sandy soil. By the way, it's not okay. Be active. Do not sleep in my class. Okay. Read the features of the soil given below and name the related type of soil. Second one. Okay. It's not red and yellow. Red to brown color. Yes, this is the thing. I know that you will get confused after reading this red one here. What it is written. So the soil ranges from red to brown. Doesn't means that it is red and yellow soil. Right? Read the rest also. Okay. Sandy nature. Sandy soil. Arid soil. Get it? Now moving to the second one. Develops in high rainfall area. Fine. Intense leaching process. Now whenever comes leaching, what I said, L for leaching, okay, and L for laterite soil. So which is the correct answer? For the first it is sandy soil, for the second it is laterite soil. Clear? Hi Nisha, hi, how are you? So you are also here in the class now. Let's practice geography completely today. The first one is sandy soil, the second one is, yeah, you can also write here, it is arid soil. Very good. Next question, we did this now. Now, identify the type of crop. We are doing what? Identifying the type of crop now. Soil we did, now it's about crop. First, it is second most important cereal crop of India. What I have written? Second most important. Try to figure out. Okay. Second one, it is main crop in north and northwestern part of India. North and northwestern, quite clear by this statement. It is a rabi crop, fine. It requires 50 to 70 centimeter of annual rainfall, evenly distributed over the growing season. Options: wheat, jowar, maize, bajra. What do you think? Very important question and very easy question it is. So tell me the answer to this question. I'll see. Winner is the first one to answer this. Very good. I'm waiting for others. Wow, kids, where is rice option here? How can I put a medal on you after answering rice? Boards 10th A. Fine. Okay, so here what we need to do is, whenever we put MCQs, don't think that, okay, answered A and the question is done. No. Now, if I will say, write a short note on wheat. Pay attention. Whenever you read the question, read it in a way that you can answer a long answer here too. So when I talk about wheat, what you are going to write? So it is the second most important cereal. It is the second most important cereal crop of India. 1 point done. Second point is, it is a rabi crop. It is a which type of crop? Rabi crop. Okay, majorly find in which region? Grown in north and northwest. You can also write the states: Punjab, Haryana, Western UP, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan. People here eats what? Gehu, wheat. Okay, rice is first. Yeah, okay, get it. Wow, kids, my bad. Now what we can do, then we can write about the climatic conditions required, that 50 to 75 centimeter of rainfall is required for what? Basically for the growth of so here you can see that an average rainfall is required, average temperature is required, and average humidity is required for that. Okay, when the time, pay attention, when the time we grow this type of crop, like if it is rabi, so when is rabi crop grown? At the time of its like growing season, there should be what we can say little cold season. Okay, and when the time of harvesting, there should be summer season. Okay, these points, 5 points you can write whenever the question comes from wheat. Done? Very good. What is PDS and what is FCI? So this question is important for class 9 students, but we will discuss here also. Okay, here also. PDS is public distribution system, my dear students. Okay, what is PDS? PDS full form is public distribution system. So to make the crops available in cheap price to the people, government started the system of PDS. Like you know about ration shops. What happens in the ration shop? Wheat is provided for 2 rupees kg, 5 rupees kg. Rice is, for example, for 10 rupees kg. I'm just giving you an example. Okay, so in the ration shops, all the people who have cards, BPL cards, below poverty line cards, can go and avail the benefit of that cheaper food materials. Okay, important cereals only are there and oils are there. Get it? And if I talk about FCI, student, FCI is a Food Corporation of India. Okay, that deals with everything related to food facilities, like PDS system is regulated by that, schemes are regulated by that. Get it? Done? I am from UP also. Fine. Okay, so I hope this one is clear to you and you will be doing this wheat answer correctly in your exam. Next one. Which of the countries the slash and burn agriculture is known as ROCA? Okay, question, interesting question. So, which of the countries the slash and burn agriculture is known as ROCA? Option A, Brazil, B, Indonesia, C, Central Africa, or D, that's all of these. What do you think? FCI is Food Corporation of India. Fine, now I guess you know it. In which of the following country it is known as ROCA? What do you think? Brazil, Indonesia, Central Africa, or all of these? Ishura, hello, it's Ishura, I guess. Okay, what is the difference between metallic and non-metallic minerals? Ma'am, doubt. Okay, Ishu, I'll talk about this doubt also. First answer this. Wow Kids is telling, Board 10th is telling Brazil. Mahi is telling, oh, Sanika is here. Hi Sanika, how are you? Aradhya, hello. How are you, my dear student? A is the correct answer according to you as well. Yes, Brazil is the correct answer to that. So slash and burn, if I talk about this slash and burn agriculture, in India, major reason it is known as zooming cultivation, or it is known as shifting cultivation. We are studying about this since childhood. I will not talk about it in detail. And now the question, ma'am, will this topic really come? Do we need to remember all those names? I'll suggest you that we can't, like if you are someone like 98, 99 marks targeting, and I know every one of you are doing that, do not leave anything that's in NCERT. Okay? Hi Dinesh, how are you? So this is done. And if I talk about your doubt, that is metallic and non-metallic minerals, my dear students, you might have studied this in chemistry also, that there are certain, like there are so many minerals. Iron is a mineral, okay? Diamond is a mineral. But do you think the properties of both of them are same? No. So the mineral which have metallic property, like it is sonorous, okay? It is ductile, can change shape. It can create sound, it has luster. So all these type of properties make it metallic mineral, okay? And whenever the mineral do not have that type of property, non-metallic, like sulfur. Get it? So I hope that you guys will be telling me the examples of mineral, metallic and non-metallic mineral right now. This question is clear? Very good. Next question. Next question is a long answer, and in the long answer I think you get bored and go away. Don't stay here, we'll talk about in detail, right? Hello Dinesh, I saw your answer. Fine. So community participation, successful conservation effort. Justify the statement by evaluating 5 examples of community-led conservation movement or practices in India. This particular question is from the chapter Forest and, okay, this is from the chapter Forest and Wildlife Resources. Which chapter? Forest and Wildlife Resources. Okay, fine. Okay, so if we talk about this, there are 5 points we are going to write in this answer. Forest and wildlife, by for sure a question that is going to come. First, we will talk about Sariska Tiger Reserve. We'll talk about what? Sariska Tiger Reserve, and this is in Rajasthan. This is in Rajasthan. What happened in this wildlife, like tiger reserve, right? What happened? The government came, and the government citing that they are doing mining here, they need to cut some forest. The people here said, Acha, okay. Now you guys only like launched a scheme, that is what? Which scheme? That is, we will talk about the act there, Wildlife Protection Act, okay? They cited that you passed the Wildlife Protection Act, particularly in the year 1972, citing that we are not going to allow you to do any mining activity. Get it? So this was done. The communities actively participated, denied the activities of government and saved that, protected. There is a role of community. Get it, students? Second one, Bhairav Duck Sanctuary. So this is again in the Alwar district of Rajasthan. This is again in the Alwar district of Rajasthan. People there declared 1200 hectares of land. People there declared 1200 hectares of land as a conserved land and said that there will be certain rules and regulations made by us to be followed by everyone. Their own rules and regulations, and declared that land as Bhairav Duck Sanctuary, citing the importance of their tradition and culture related to that region. Get it? Get it? Okay, fine. Next one. Yes, Protection Act 1972. Very good. Next one is Chipko movement. We are aware about that. We are studying it since childhood. Trees, people hugged it, asked now the government not to cut it. That is Chipko movement, particularly practiced in the Himalayan region. Okay. Then there is Beach Bachao Andolan. So in Beach Bachao Andolan, what happened now? this happened in Tehri district, okay, Tehri district, and this is in Uttarakhand. This is in Uttarakhand. What happened in Uttarakhand? Beej is basically crops. So there was crop diversification, but these crops were not of biochemicals, or the crops were not that were genetically modified. Rather, the crops were like, if I talk about crops, no fertilizer, no insecticide, no chemicals were used there. It was diversified in a natural manner. Get it? Very good. Last one. You might be thinking, ma'am, whenever this question comes, we have 4 points. Sariska Tiger Reserve, Bhairodev, Chipko movement, Beach Bachao, and always we struggle to write 5th point. There is the 5th point, that is about sacred groves. Right? We know that India has a very good tradition of worshipping the forest, worshipping the animals. We know that, na? Like we worship Tulsi, okay? We worship people tree. We worship so many animals. Why? Because we consider them as sacred, and that's the best thing our ancestors have given us, right? Sacred groves are what? Like if I talk about black buck case, we know the Bishnoi community considered it as a religious aspect to that. So anyone who kills it, the people will fight against them. So what it is, community's role to keep them conserved. Get it, my dear students? Fine. Okay, we'll talk about Narmada Bachao Andolan. Yep, ma'am. Okay, fine. Insta is good. My God, students, you still are just wasting your time on Instagram. Blunder. Tell me, is it clear? Give me a thumbs up. Done with this question? The best DC. Insta the bad disease. What is this? Okay, very good. Now next question here in front of you. This is how we will be completing our geography today. I know that you guys are now quite understanding what we are going to do today. Okay, and you guys are active also, I can see. Next question is in the form of assertion reason. Let's talk about it. Assertion. Agriculture is not an old economic activity. What is this statement talking about? Reason. Because farming varies from subsistence to commercial type. Options are here. I am not going to speak it because I'll sip my water. Meanwhile, you guys are answering. Ma'am, they just forget about 17th of February. Correct. They just forget about it. They will remember it on that day only. Insta users are bad, not Insta is bad. Insta users made it a platform. Great. Insta is a good medicine. Then stop going to doctor. Whenever you get ill, go to Instagram. Very good. Insta is a good doctor. Very good. Answer this. What are you doing, students? A is false, but R is true. Only one answer I got from this. 22 students right now watching it and even not liking my session. I am seeing this. That's very bad. That's very bad. Like the session right now. Share with your friends. Subscribe. All the students new here. Okay. This question, because you guys are not answering, you guys are busy telling me the perks of using Instagram. Okay, let's discuss about this. Agriculture is not an old activity. Students, agriculture is the oldest activity. Okay, oldest activity, one of the oldest economic activity. We are aware about that. A is wrong. Totally A is wrong. Okay. And if we talk about farming varies from subsistence to commercial type, reason is correct, but the options are not there. Farming varies from subsistence farming to commercial farming. One like for ma'am. Ma'am, you very chill teacher. Because you are watching me online. When you will see me in real life, you will say, ma'am, you are not allowing us to be chill. So in this statement, I'll tell you, A is wrong. A is wrong, it is incorrect. However, R is correct. The options are not correct in this question. You can understand it. Okay, hope you understood this. What I mean, farming varies from subsistence to commercial. We know that. Yes, reason is correct. Correct. Hi Dinesh, hello. I said you hello many times. Next question. Rice is a dash crop in Haryana and Punjab, but in Odisha it is a dash crop. Very important, easy line. Always written in your it's written in your NCERT, and 2-marker question can also come from this topic. Answer it right now. Rice is a dash crop in Haryana and Punjab, but in Odisha it is a dash crop. Options are A, commercial, subsistence, subsistence commercial, domestic commercial, subsistence domestic. What do you think? Hi Anaya, how are you Anaya? I am seeing your comments that you're watching the videos. So now you are very close to score 95 plus in your exams. I think that if you are putting efforts, then you will be for sure. Okay? My God, Mole be like, tell me the correct answer. Very good. Now answers are coming. Now everyone is active after chit chat with me. Okay. So we know students, rice, paddy, right? Rice is particularly a type of commercial crop in Haryana because of green revolution. Because of green revolution, right, there was so much production of rice with the help of irrigation, because dams were built there with the help of irrigation, and that region faces the issue of over irrigation also, if you know that, right? And if I talk about the region of Odisha, West Bengal, here it is subsistence. The main difference between subsistence and commercial is that subsistence is for self-consumption, okay? It is for self-consumption. However, commercial is for profit. So we know that in the region of Punjab and Haryana, it is mainly the type of crop which is for profit motive. Get it? Explain JFM. Okay, Mahi, we will do that. Ma'am, give some motivation for us. Anmol, right now, in last few days, I have made so motivation video, but we will do it today also, some motivation. Fine. Ma'am, I am good, like I am giving the answer. Fine, let's move to the next question. Okay, so what is the correct answer? Rice is a commercial crop in Haryana and subsistence crop in where? Odisha and West Bengal. A is the correct answer to this question. All those students who said A, very good. Fine. Next one is this. What is this? So this is a quick summary to the chapter Forest and Wildlife in India. The student who was asking, ma'am, what is JFM? Here is JFM. We will discuss about it. Okay. What is domestic crop? There is nothing like domestic crop. Okay. There is no key term like domestic that exists. However, it was written here. Let's see the chapter. Let's watch it and revise it in a quick manner. So, if I talk about this forest and wildlife, the chapter starts with the definition of biodiversity. So, what is biodiversity? Anything that has life. Diversity means various species of that. It can be crop, it can be wildlife, etc. Very easy chapter. Yes, winner. According to you, this is the easiest chapter of the day. So, what topics are there? Question that can come from the topic are: first, what are the steps taken by government to conserve forest and wildlife? The steps are here. What are the steps taken? What are the steps taken? First, Indian Wildlife Protection Act 1972. Various environmentalists demanded the government for this, and government launched the scheme. What was the objective of this scheme, my dear student? Right? So, the objective of this scheme, my dear bachas, was that so that we can protect the wildlife from hunting, poaching, and provide them a proper habitat. Okay, 1972, done. Second one, establishment of natural parks and wildlife sanctuary. Various states and central governments did this. Third one is several projects like Project Tiger, Project Hankul, Project Kashmir Stack, same, Project Elephant, Project Cheetah, Asiatic Cheetah, and many more to conserve that species from becoming extinct. We are aware about that. Fine. Explain subsistence farming. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, we will do that. I am good. Now, The Project Tiger started in the year 1973, to be remembered. Next important thing is types and distribution of forest and wildlife. How many types of forest are there? 3. Reserved, protected and unclassed. Fine. Community and conservation we discussed thoroughly right now, that there are 5 points, and these 5 points you can write in a 5-marker question. Okay. Next one is JFM. That is very important. To whoever was asking me about JFM, let's talk about it. Joint Forest Management. Question will be, write a short note on JFM. So first of all, the full form of that is Joint Forest Management. Who is joining whom? Let's talk about this. 1988, for the first time it was started by the state of Odisha. When? 1988. Which state? Odisha. What happened? The two people came together. The government, and on behalf of government, who is working in the forest? The forest department. The forest department thought that, let me play smart. Who knows about the forest well? The local communities living there, who are very much attached to the forest. Local communities, yeah. Let's talk to the local communities. Let's work together. And what? Let us restore the degraded forest that's destroyed by we humans. Okay, let's restore that degraded forest together. Local government and forest department will put the efforts to restore what? Like, why will local community work here? Local community, do you think that they are PYQs? No, they are not dumb. So they said that, the government said that if you help us, we will be giving you non-timber products from the forest. And if we both successfully completed the protection of the degraded forest, we will give you some timber also. This was the coalition, I call it coalition between local communities and the forest department. JFM, done? Done or not? Tell me. H2O. Okay, I'll drink my H2O, don't worry. Explain Krishna Godavari dispute. Okay, Mahi will discuss about that topic too. Fine. Okay, I like seeing your comments. I'm like, what is this going on? Fine. Next question right in front of you, and the question is, forests are home to some of traditional communities. What is the name of the protected forest area created by villagers in Alwar district? We discussed this right away. Options are A, Wildlife Protection Act area, B, Bhairav Dev Duck of Sanctuary, C, Rajasthan Forest Reserve, or D, Saraska Tiger Reserve Expansion Zone. Who made these options? My god damn. Ranjit, as per your advice. Ma'am, where can I get the notes you presenting in my videos, Anaya? In that WhatsApp channel, are you not able to get that? Clear than crystal. Glad. Answer this one in front of you. Oh wow, clear. Anmol, you are following whom? Abhinav. Insta is going here. Snapchat is going here. Great. Okay. So about this question, I am not going to go in detail because we discussed this right away. We discussed in that Alwar district of Rajasthan, the people there, for the protection of their region, declared 1200 hectares of land as a protected area where their rules will be followed, regulations will be made, and that area was Bhairav Dev Duck of Sanctuary. We discussed. B is the correct answer. Very good. Only the live links I am getting in that channel. Okay, I get it, Anaya. Fine. Let me talk about that issue. Okay, fine. Next question. Based on your understanding of traditional conservation practices, which community is known in Rajasthan is known for its strong belief of protecting the herds of blackbird, nilgai and peacocks as an integral part of their community? This chapter is again from the, this topic is again from the chapter Forest and Wildlife. Forest and Wildlife. Munda community, Santal, Bishnoi, Lepcha. I know everyone knows this. Okay, everyone is interested in controversies because major threat to tiger population, fine. So C is the correct answer to this question. We know that Bishnoi community, okay, particularly. Okay, now tell me, I have a question for you now. What are the things considered as sacred groves by the communities, Mundas and Santhal? So Munda and Santhal is a tribal community, particularly living in the region like Jharkhand and Chhattisgarh. Okay, in the NCERT, in that box where sacred groves are mentioned, there is also mentioned that there are two things which are recognized as sacred groves by Mundas and Santals. You will tell me, then I'll tell you the answer. Is it correct or not? Okay, yes. Fine. Tell me the correct answer. I'm moving to the next question. Meanwhile, I'll see who is correct one. Kadamba Fantasy is your name in this here. Kadamba and one more Kadamba and one more. Correct. Kadamba is correct. Kadamba tree is correct. Okay. Aradhya, you are like, oh, I am giving you the right to ask the question, but that question should be meaningful, related to class 10 and today related to geography. Fine. Aryan, the paper level, like see, the paper level depends upon your preparation. It totally, there is, if anyone is saying easy, tough, there is nothing like paper level. Something, what matters is your preparation. If you are prepared with everything, paper level is low. If you are not prepared, the paper will be tough for you, and that everyone knows here. Okay, Mahua and Kadambu, very good, very good. Very good. Fine. So resource planning is a complex process. Justify the statement by evaluating the three main stages involved in the resource planning in India. Students, this is the most important question because it comes every time, and the way I'm going to explain it, you will never forget this. So what happens now? There are resources. Okay, when there are resources, there will be development. Like if we find iron, we are going to make anything and everything out of that iron. We started doing development. Chapter is resource and development. But when we started doing resource and development, we started exploiting the resources. We started what? Exploiting the resource. When the world leaders knew this, now they step forward for the conservation of the resource. For that conservation of resource, what was needed? Planning. Like you know that you destroyed your entire year not studying, right? To now make it balance, what you will do? You will plan your studies like you are doing right now. We are putting so many videos now, planning for class 10th and all that, right? So pay attention that what is planning in resource? This is planning in resource, point number 1. For an example, your class 10 starts. Your class 10 starts, now you have new books. What will be your first step? You will see, oh my god, these are the chapters in maths. These are the chapters in SST. Okay, this many chapters in science. So similarly, when we talk about planning in terms of resources, not in class 10, you will identify and invent the resource. You will identify by India has these resources, this much resources. So the first step is identification and inventory of resources. Tell me, is it clear? Okay, so first step is identification and inventory of resources. When it is done, what you will do? Now you identify that by this is what I am going to study in class 10. Now you will make a planning structure. Okay, I'll make a planning structure. These are the books available to me. I'll go coaching there. I'll talk to school teacher and all that. So in that planning structure for resources, you will identify technology development as well as institutional development. Technology and institutions will be needed in the second step, that is planning structure. Done? You got the technology, you know this is the tuition teacher, there I have to go and all that thing. Okay, third step is matching the resource planning with the national planning structure. If you are unaware that your exam is in February, will you complete the syllabus in time? No. And if we will be unaware that in the nation iron is this much only, then will the region of Rajasthan, if it is not known to us, will the region of the Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand having all the deposits of iron and steel control its consumption? No. So what is needed to match it? Match your study with February month, that this much is the time. This is what are the 3 steps, right? 3 steps. Acha. Which answer ma'am don't know? Gopal is very hard working. Issue. What is this? The destruction of forest and wildlife affect the women severely. Explain. Yes, we'll talk about this. So the forest and wildlife affect the women. There is no question like that existed in NCERT particularly. It affected the women life because in rural areas, women were dependent so much on the extracts of forest. They used to sell it. Like if you talk about Banjara community, they bring the forest products and sell it into the markets. That's why. Fine? Get it? Fine. Okay. Yes, it is the 3 important question that comes from 3 marks. Identification, evolving a planning structure, matching the resource development with the national development. Very important. Just stick this 3 points in your mind and write the answer in final exam. Next question. Next question is, identify the appropriate options to fill in the empty boxes regarding traditional water harvesting system in India. Quickly answer this. We'll do MCQs quickly and 2 marker, 5 markers in detail today. Fine. So water harvesting system, what it is known as in the region of Western Himalayas, and where it is known as Khadins and Johats. Identified. Tell me. Ishu, you got your admit card from school. Ishu will tell you each and everything meanwhile she is studying. Ishu, you study. Yeah, I got it on Monday admit card. She is also. Fine. Answer this question. So, in the Western Himalayan region, they are referred as gulls and kulls. We discussed about it. So, in the glaciers, from the glacier, diversion channels are made, lakes are made where water is reserved, an age-old practice. Khadins and Johats are particularly known as in the region of Rajasthan, like Jaisalmer. Okay, all that. Clear? Done. C is the correct answer to this question. Very good. Next question. Let's move to the next question. India has witnessed a significant subsistence to commercial farming. Significant, I will say change. Significant change from subsistence to commercial farming. Justify the statement by evaluating 5 key characteristics of commercial farming. So, what is the question all about? This question is a long question which need how many points? 5 points. For how many marks this can come? This can come for 5 marks. The question asks you the features of commercial farming. The features of commercial farming. Okay, first we will talk about commercial farming and then we will discuss about all the 3 types of farming. Are you ready for this? This will take a time, but we have to do this because this is one of the important topic out there. Okay, come on. So, my dear students, the third type of farming that's more persistent in India, more used in India, more effective in India right now is commercial farming. What is commercial farming? So, commercial farming involves what? Use of modern inputs like HYV seeds, high yielding variety of seeds. Right? When there will be high yielding variety of seed, it will increase the yield. What is increase? The production of crop per unit area. What is yield? The production of the crop per unit area. The more it will be, the more better it is. Fine. Then we have use of fertilizers. Yes, what it does, it facilitates the growth of the crops. Degree of commercialization, see the name itself says that this is commercial farming. That means the objective is to earn profit. Rather, in older times what was done, farming was done for self-subsistence, like my family is there, I grow crops, eat crops and stay healthy. But now it is for selling it in the market, like sugarcane. Okay, tea. Then coffee, what are they? Commercial type of crops. Then we have objective of, yes, the objective of the production is profit motive. Now comes one more thing in our mind. You can write the example as the fifth point. Now comes the next type question in our mind. What are the types of farming? Okay, what are the types of farming? Students, are you active or chit-chatting and wasting time? So, types of farming, come on everyone, look here. First one is primitive subsistence farming. First one is primitive subsistence farming. What it is? Primitive subsistence farming. Great. What is the second one? The second one is intensive subsistence farming. Intensive subsistence farming. What is the third one, sorry? That is commercial farming. And now we will discuss about the important points of all the thing here. Starting with the primitive type of farming. Pay attention, you need to answer it in your exam completely. Like this, okay? So, if I talk about primitive type of farming, primitive that means old. So basically, the type of farming that was done on the small patches of land. Small patches of land, fine. With the old traditional tools. Old tools, what were they? Tools were hoe, plow, or that was random sticks available over there. And this was merely for self-consumption. What was the objective? Self-consumption. No fertilizer, no biochemicals, nothing were used. Totally it was dependent upon the natural factors like water, weather conditions and all. Get it? Great. Next is about intensive farming. Right? What happened in the intensive farming? So on the intensive farming, land is limited, but population pressure increased. What happened? Population. There was increase in population, land is limited. What we need to do? We need to increase the production of crops. How we are going to do that? In that, we use the use of biochemicals was done. Okay, however, yes, it was for subsistence only, but the family increased now. Now coming to the third one, commercial type of farming, use of HYV seeds. Okay, there was use of fertilizers. There will be use of pesticides also. Fine, get it? Get it? Next one is there, and this is just for the objective of commercial, like profit motive. Tell me, will you able to write this three type of crops? And the student who was asking this doubt to me and commenting, ma'am, do you know, ma'am, don't know the answer. Is it clear now? Tell me. Jai Hind, ma'am. Hi, Tanya. Jai Hind. How are you? Clear? Fine. Now, are you confident enough about this question? Just 16 likes. See how grateful you guys are on me, है ना? Hi Ayush, clear or not? Rather than talking, just talk to me, tell to me, is it clear or not? Fine, man, and you, okay, great. Anmol, mark your words, what are you saying here? Don't do this in my life, you can do this somewhere else. Ankita, hi. Ankita, is this hi for me? Do you know Telugu, ma'am? No, I don't know Telugu. Ayush, what you are not able to understand, tell me. If you will be interested in watching this, then you will get it. But if you are interested in talking, then you are not going to get it. But still, if you As to me, what is not clear? I'll tell you. Find. Okay, so done with this type of question. Now moving to next one, that is an MCQ type of question. Which of the following statement best evaluates a major cause of interstate water dispute in India? Okay, what is the question? Which of the following best evaluates a major cause? It is a reason for interstate water disputes. Like you were questioning Krishna Godavari dispute, okay, Narmada dispute. They are what? They are interstate disputes. What are the reason? Option A, the lack of river flowing through multiple state. Is it? Option B, the construction of multi-purpose projects that alter the natural flow of river downstream. C, the refusal of states to share water under any circumstances. Or D, the over-exploitation of groundwater with a single state. What do you think is the correct answer to this question? Quickly answer this. I'm waiting for your answers. I have joined now. Okay, Ayush, glad to see you here. Anmol, yes ma'am, thank you for telling me this. Fine. Tell me the correct answer to the question that is right in front of you. Sorry ma'am, it's okay, it's okay. Now focus on studies. Anaya is telling me the answer D. All of you guys are telling me the answer D. No, but D is not the correct answer, my dear student. The question was not about water scarcity. The question is about interstate dispute. See, interstate water dispute. Now what happened? Whenever multi-purpose projects, dams are made. Now there is a river flowing naturally. For example, this is a state known as Maharashtra. Okay, there is a state Karnataka, water is flowing naturally, they are using that, but somehow there was a construction of the dam. The construction of the dam is for what? For saving the river water, okay, or the flood water in the river. What if here Maharashtra stops this water and it affects the natural flow of rivers toward Karnataka? Will Karnataka question this? Yes. So what is the correct answer? I think B is the correct answer. I think no, I'm pretty sure. So the construction of multi-purpose projects that alter the natural flow downstream is the reason for the interstate dispute. That is, dispute occurs between two states on the issue of river water. Clear? Ma'am, what is your name? What is your name? My God, my name is Tanvi Pahuja. According to like so many times you are asking, my name is Tanvi Pahuja, okay, and I am your SST faculty. What you are not doing, guys, is not liking my session, right? Which I can see. Yes, to all the students who answered B is very much correct. Who changed their answer, need to think about this. I can see your answers are being changed later. Fine. Next question, that is the Buxa Tiger Reserve. This is important. Pay attention. The Buxa Tiger Reserve in West Bengal is seriously threatened by ongoing dolomite mining in the area. Box is there and the topic is there. Fine. This has caused great disturbance of the natural habitat of many species and has blocked the migration route of several others, including the great Indian elephants. Pay attention. What is the most significant inference about the impact of mining on wildlife for the situation? So the question is very, very easy. Okay, question is very, very easy. You just need to answer it smartly. Option A, mining provides new habitat for wildlife. Is it? B, mining leads to habitat loss, fragmentation, disrupting vital ecological processes like migration, etc. C, that wildlife can easily adapt to changes caused by mining activities. Or it's D, mining only affect the species that are being directly hunted by miners. What do you think? Ma'am, Ara is disturbing. Ara, Anchal, thank you for that. Do not spam, beta. Students get disturbed here. Anchal, do not spam. I applaud you saying this, but let's stop spamming. Let's start studying for the day. Okay, what is the correct answer? Okay, I can see your answers. I'm trying to filter your answers right now. Option B, according to you guys, mining leads to habitat loss, fragmentation, disrupting vital ecological processes like migration is the correct answer. Okay, get it? Very good. To all those students who were answering B, pretty correct. Next question, let's move to the next question. Fine. So the next question is a long question. Let's talk about this. India has 3 distinct cropping seasons. Do you guys remember India has what? India has 3 different distinct what? Cropping season. Cropping season question comes from the chapter agriculture. Justify the statement by evaluating the key characteristics of the Rabi and Kharif seasons, including their time frames and important crops. The question itself clearly asks you that you need to tell about Rabi crop, you need to tell about Kharif crop. What you are going to discuss about them, the time frames, that means their growing and harvesting season, as well as their important crop. Come on, let's talk about this. So how many cropping seasons are there? 3 cropping seasons are there: Rabi, Kharif, Zaid. What are them? Rabi, Kharif, Zaid. But the question asked us only 2 of them. Question asked us 2, Rabi and Kharif. So I will start with Rabi first. Then here we will talk about Kharif. Okay, fine. What is asked in the question? First, sowing and harvesting season, the time frames particularly. Ma'am, did you upload one shot of Geo? Yes, Anaya. One shot for Geo is done. This is done exactly, I remember. And you asked about manufacturing industries also, I remember, Anaya. I saw your comment. It will be coming super soon. Okay, super soon. Just to see, like within 3 to 4 days, you will see that in the channel. Okay, I'll upload that for you. Fine, to all the students who are needful for that. Sowing and harvesting season, if I talk about Rabi, so it is sown in the time of November, December. Okay, November, December, that means cooling season. It is sown there. As well as if we talk about harvest, okay, we celebrate Baisakhi. So it is harvested in the month of March. The climatic conditions requirement as cooling season at the time of sowing and summer season at the time of harvesting. That's it. Okay. Yes, it can be a PYQ question too. If I talk about crops, that is wheat, then we have barley, okay, then we have gram, etc. Whatever you remember. Wheat, barley, gram. I remember this and that's perfect. If I talk about Kharif season, so Kharif crop, it is sown in the starting of rainy season. It is sown in the starting of rainy season. That means in the month of June, July. Like not June, July. Okay. And when it is harvested, so this is harvested in the month of October, November, so that the land is free for the next season, that is Rabi season. Get it? Fine, beta? Great. If I talk about crop, rice is there. Cotton is a Kharif crop. Okay, get it, everyone? But I didn't found the chapter resource and development. Anaya, it is there. I'll share you the link in any of your comment. Okay, I'll share that to you. Fine? Will that be fine? Okay. Yeah, Anaya, I just saw your comment. You didn't find the chapter resource and development in the channel. Even I have done one shot for, rapid revision also for that. Fine. I'll share you the link in any of your comment. You will get it. Then you study from there. Okay. Now coming to the next question, and this is in the format of MCQ. This is in the format of what MCQ? Okay. Identify the appropriate options to fill in the empty boxes regarding the cropping seasons in India. What is the question about? Question says, identify the appropriate options to fill in the empty boxes regarding the cropping season in India. Winter, October, December. Which cropping season is there? Now we just studied. Why I make you revise that there? Because I know next question is regarding that. Kharif crop sown in. Tell me the correct answer. What is happening here in live chat? Mind your language, etc. Why are you guys talking to each other? I don't understand, and commenting on each other. Come here, study, sit at your home quietly and go back. Don't do this again and again. Answer the question, study, take the benefit. And what is this nonsense going in the live chat? Stop it right away. Aradhya, mind your words. Hello ma'am, I'm Sona. Hi, hello my dear student. Hello to everyone. Hi Kaushik. So, tell me the answer. I'm waiting. I got the answer B. Fine. B option is correct. Okay. So, if I talk about winter season, so we know that Rabi crop is there. So, it can be B, it can be D only. We cut the option A and C. If I talk about Kharif, is it with the onset of monsoon? Yes, it is onset of monsoon. B is the correct answer to this question. Get it? Ma'am, I now only find the rapid revision, but I want a one shot, and I'll share that to you. For sure, I'll keep this in mind and will share that to you. Fine? Now, next question. Okay, before next question, because in next one, we are going to discuss about food grains and their details. Right? Food grains and their details. My dear students, I want a break of 10 minutes. Are you guys ready for that? Because let's take the break for 10 minutes. Let's come back at around 7:20. Will it be okay? Then we will discuss all details about the crops like we did for the soil. Do you guys remember we completely did the soil? Okay. So meanwhile, I am changing the presentation for you. From here, you can make the notes, take the screenshot or whatever you want to do. Study about it. After that, I'll come and teach you this. Fine? Give me some important questions. Kaushik, all the important questions are being discussed in this live session right now. You just need to stay focused. 20 minutes, Anmol, 20 minutes will be so excess. 7:05 is right now. We'll meet at 7:20, exact 7:20. You should be here. There is a break for 15 minutes, okay? Come back on time. We will study in detail about food grains. Yeah, even I need a break now. Okay, we'll be coming at 7:20. Up till then, enjoy, students. I have done for the crops, major crops of India. One, Anaya, I am answering to you. Major crops of India. There is a 5-minute 5-marker video on the channel. I'll share that to you as well. Hello students, so it is 7:20 and as I promised that I will be right back here at 7:20. Let's see, are you guys here or not? So you are also here. Very good, very good. Let's restart the class, okay, from the place where we ended. So we are going to discuss about the major crops of India, right? Okay, fine. So are you all back? Are you all active? Give me a thumbs up so that I can understand that you guys are actively watching it and we can start the session back. Fine. Okay. So now the topic is about the major crops of India, and this is from the chapter Agriculture. Like we completely studied crops. The next target is about the major crops of India. So we will start with the most important, or what we can say the first important cereal crop of India. That is what, my dear students? That is rice. Okay, that is rice. Hello everyone. Yes, welcome back everyone. I should welcome you and you guys are welcoming me. Glad to see this. Fine, thank you Yadav ji. Now if I talk about India, India is the second largest producer of rice after China. You should keep in mind that majority of the crops, India is the second largest producer after China, but not in coffee. India is second largest producer in coffee, but not after China. Okay. Can teach us. Yes, Shivani, I just took the break of 15 minutes and we are back here, and now we will be studying for some around 1-2 hours continuously and we will ace our geography preparation. So rice is India's second largest producer after China. It is a kharif crop. Okay, R for rice, make it a kharif crop. Okay. Now, high temperature is needed because high temperature leads to high humidity, which leads to high rainfall. And we know for the growth of crop like paddy or rice needs high rainfall. Okay, 100 centimeter is the criteria. What is the criteria? 100 centimeters. Say after me, because this you will forget in the next life. You will ask, ma'am, how to remember crops. Speak when I say that. So talk about rice. What you are going to write? Second largest producer. What? India after China. Kharif crop. Which type of crop is rice? Rice is a kharif crop. High temperature is needed. How much temperature? Above 25 degrees Celsius. Degree Celsius somewhere lost here. I don't know where it went. So high humidity and high temperature will come contemporary with the high temperature. Okay, and high rainfall above 100 centimeter. Get it? Second one is wheat. Wheat is the second important cereal crop of India. What is the first important? Rice. Okay, it is the second important cereal crop of India and it is a rabi crop. Wheat is a rabi crop. Wheat is what, my dear students? It is a rabi crop. It requires cool growing season. That is the reason it is a rabi crop, because it is sown in the month of December. Okay, and a bright sunshine at the time of ripening. So we know that it is harvested in the month of March or April, the month basically we celebrate Baisakhi, Onam, etc. Okay. The rainfall that is required for the growth of wheat is 50 to 75 centimeter. In the rice it was above 100 centimeter. In the wheat it is 50 to 75 centimeter. Revise it again and again in your mind. Next is millets. Now this is very important, nutritious thing. Indians used to eat millets before, then after coming of Britishers, everything like rice and wheat was so commercialized. But initially we were dependent on what? Millets. Millets like jowar, bajra, ragi, high nutritious value, high fiber value they have. Right? Get it? Next one, maize, makka. Okay, maize. Now one objective come from this question. Everyone out here pay attention. One objective come from this question, that which of the following crop is used for food as well as for fodder. Fodder we know it is for animals. So which crop is used for food and fodder? Maize is used for food and fodder. Keep in mind. It is a kharif crop, so maize is a kharif crop. It is not a rabi crop. Pay attention. Now, let's do one thing. Let's do the friendship of maize and rice. This is how you remember. Maize and rice are friends today, from today. So, both of them are kharif crops. Okay. Requires temperature between 21 to 27 degree. grows in old alluvial soil. In Bihar, it is a rabi crop. Exception is because of the climate only. Fine, get it? Next one is about pulses. Now pulses is an important thing in the diet of an Indian, right? Every day we have the consumption of any type of pulse, I guess. So India is largest producer as well as consumer, like we produce also more, we eat also more. So India is the largest producer and consumer of which crop? Pulses, dal, pulses. Okay, dal like pulses like tur dal, which is also known as arhar dal, urad dal, moong, masoor, peas, gram, and these are all leguminous crop. Now who is going to tell me what is a leguminous crop? Who is going to tell me? Who is going to tell me what is a leguminous crop? Because I know that you guys know it. You studied that in science also, SST also, and many more places. Crops are done. Major crops are done. Okay, right? Now we are moving to food crops other than grains. Like we discussed about wheat, maize, we discussed about rice, we discussed about what? Millets. All were what? Grains. They are grains, right? Now food crops other than grains, sugarcane. If it is sugarcane, it is grown in tropical and subtropical crop. You know, sugarcane is a crop that is grown for a year. It is grown in the region where it is tropical region, subtropical region, and we know India have grown in hot humid climate. The temperature should vary between 21 to 27 degrees Celsius, and there should be balanced rainfall between 75 to 100. You know, major states where sugarcane is grown, I'll tell you, it's Uttar Pradesh, it is Bihar, then you can go with Maharashtra, Karnataka. These are the places where in majority sugarcane is grown, and now people are moving towards South India. Why? Question is going to come from this topic. Why people are moving towards South India for sugarcane industries? Because sugarcane grown in South India has high sucrose content. That's it. Get it? Having root nodules. Okay, Achal. Okay, Achal, you can write it once. Why you are like struggling with writing so much, right? Yes. Get it, Achal. Fine. So we are done with this. Next is oil seeds. Now oil seeds, like various type of oil we consume. It can be groundnut, mustard, sesame, sunflower, soya bean, castor oil, etc. Other than that, there are descriptions about beverage crop. Two beverage crop given in our chapter. Question can come in long answer. Write about two beverage crop of India. What you are going to mention? Hi, hello to everyone. Tea and coffee. What you are going to mention, my dear students? Tea and coffee. Let's talk about tea first. It is grown in tropical and subtropical climate. Tropical and subtropical climate. Okay. Labor intensive industry, we know that plantation industry is there, and that too commercialized so much. So from the time even of Britishers, this is a commercial, labor intensive, and India is the second largest producer after tell me, after what? Whenever there is after, what we need to write? Tell me. Okay, coffee. Variety Arabica is very popular in India. Now practiced in Nilgiri in Karnataka, Kerala and Tamil Nadu. Even in coffee also we are good. Like, which is the highest producer of coffee in the world? Tell me. Who is going to tell me? First tell me that India is the second producer of tea. After which country? I want the answer. China. Very good. Very good. Now tell me who is the largest producer of coffee in the world? Who is going to tell me? Largest producer of coffee in the world. All the students who have joined the session, you can like the session, subscribe the channel, because that's important for you. Country that is highest producer of coffee in the world. No, it's not China. It's not China. China is the answer for the first one, I agree. But if you are answering it for second one, no. I got the answer Brazil by Adhar Sana. Very good. Yes, it's Brazil. Shivani, yes, it's Brazil. FF Gamer, yes, it is Brazil. To all the students who are answering Brazil, well done, my dear kids. Okay, good, fine. So now I am just giving you a side for a screenshot of this if you want it. Food grains and their details, a short summary out here in one page. Now, if you want, you can take the screenshot of this also. Here we discussed about crops other than grains, and there we discussed about beverage crop. Okay, get it, students? Well done. Moving to the question, next important question out here. What is the question? Black soil is one of the most distinct soil type in India. Justify the statement by evaluating its formation, characteristics and distribution. And you might be thinking, ma'am, how many times are we going to do this question today? As much as possible we will do. We will do it how many times we can, so that none of you forget this one. So if I talk about the formation of black soil, pay attention, 5-marker question, very, very important. Meanwhile, you prepare the answer at your table also, if you are sitting on the table and not on the bed, right? If we talk about formation of the black soil, so black soil is formed out of Deccan Trap, okay, Deccan Trap, because of the volcanic eruption, comes out of the volcanic eruption. This is the formation, we know that. Characteristics, it is a clay type of soil, okay, it is clay type of soil. It has a high moisture retention property, because it is clay soil, that is the reason. Okay, it gets sticky, okay, it gets sticky when wet, that means in the first shower of rain, and it develops deep cracks in the summer season. It develops deep cracks in the summer season, we are aware about that. Now comes the most important point, distribution of black soil. Distribution of black soil. So, black soil is found in the region of Maharashtra. It is found in the region of Maharashtra. Then in Madhya Pradesh, MP, Malwa region particularly. Then we have in Gujarat, Saurashtra region particularly, parts of Karnataka, parts of Chhattisgarh are the region where black soil is. Fine, get it or not, tell me. Give me a thumbs up, all the students, if this one is clear too and you are able to write a 5-marker question out of this question. Okay? Very good. Yeah, it is also popularly known as Ragar soil or cotton soil, and it is fit for the growth of which type of crops, particularly cotton or sugarcane. Then you can write the fine, cotton soil. Very good, very good. Also in Andhra Pradesh. Hello, this is my first class. Hi Naveen, hope you are enjoying the class here. Great to see you all guys here. Okay, so we are done with this question. Moving to the next question. Everyone be energetic, stay here. Now next question is thumbs up. I got you now. Thumbs up. So, pay attention, in many densely populated regions of India, farmer practice a type of farming characterized by high population pressure on land. Easy one, we discussed it right away. It is labor intensive and high doses of biochemical inputs are there. Okay, for higher production and small land holdings. Which is the most accurate classification for this type of farming? Tell me which one is the most accurate classification for this type of soil. Okay, glad to see everyone out here. I want the correct answer. Is it commercial farming, primitive subsistence, plantation agriculture, or it is intensive one? What do you think is the correct answer to the question out there? Okay, very good. Very good. I can see, sorry, I was about to fall down. So I can see some of you answered C. C. My dear students, C is not the correct answer. The correct answer to this question is intensive subsistence farming. We discussed in detail if you remember. You can go back and see even. So when we talk about intensive cultivation, we know what happens. We know that in the land there is high population pressure. And when there will be high population pressure, what happens? In a small land, you need to use what? Biochemical. But this one is for subsistence, so it will be a labor intensive type of farming to increase the production so that they can cope up with the increased population. Get it, everyone? Be safe, ma'am. Thank you for that. Thank you. Yeah, I was about to fall and like you will be laughing after that, and that will be more irritating for me. Yes, green, no mention of green revolution in this. Sorry, I am late, Minakshi. It is really okay. No issues. You can go and rewatch it afterwards. Next, here is the question in front of you. Easy one. Easiest one. Okay. Identify the appropriate options to fill in the empty boxes regarding different crops and their types. Empty boxes type of questions generally come from geography, from the chapter either water resource or agriculture. You need to identify it. Very good. Crop, question mark, it is a type of plantation crop. Wheat, question mark, what type it is? Tell me. The correct answer to this question, I'm waiting for the answers, not your chats. Okay? Everyone here is from 10th students. Don't worry about them. Everyone here is from 10th. Rabi crop, B, Aradhya, why are you? Fine. What are you guys doing? Fine. Okay, so if we see plantation crop, first pay your attention to the plantation crop and now read this. Is cotton a plantation crop? Jute a plantation crop? Tea a plantation crop or rice? So we are aware that what is a plantation crop? Tea is a plantation crop. Yes. Then comes the wheat. Wheat, again and again what we are doing in this class, we are studying that. So wheat is a Rabi crop. What is wheat? Wheat is a Rabi crop. All the students who were answering C, very good, applause to you. Moving to the next question, be attentive and answer it as quick as possible. So which of the following statement best evaluates the reason why the vast alluvial plain of North India are almost devoid of economic minerals? We will study this topic because this comes in long answer also. But up till then you answer this question, why North India is devoid of economic mineral wealth, particularly economic minerals. Okay. Now comes option A. The region have been overexploited. All its mineral reserves have been exhausted. Is it the correct one? B. The presence of dense network of rivers in the region prevents any mining activity. Is it? C. The region's geological structure consists of recent alluvial deposits which lack minerals formation in older peninsular rocks. Okay. Or D. The mineral in this region are radioactive and cannot be used for economic purpose. What do you think is the correct answer? Tell me. Okay. Tell me what do you think is the correct answer right now? So you guys are answering B. Are you sure? Are you sure? Mining activity is prevented there. Are you sure about that? B is not the correct answer. I am waiting for someone to give me the correct answer. Shreya Datta. Very good. Shreya, you are correct here. To all the student, B, it is wrong. Right? And if someone has answered me as C, I can see only Shreya's comment right here. C is the correct answer, the region's geological structure. I'll talk about this topic in detail because you guys made the mistake, blunder mistake. Let's talk about it. Students, see, so basically minerals are, pay attention everyone, minerals are unevenly distributed throughout the country. Unevenly distributed throughout the country. If I talk about peninsular region, peninsula, okay, what is peninsula? That consists of states like Maharashtra, Chhattisgarh part of it, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, okay, and parts of Kerala. So if I talk about all this region, this is rich in minerals. This is known as storehouse of mineral wealth in India. Storehouse of what? Mineral wealth in India. So that is rich of it. But what happens when we talk about alluvial plains? Na? The geological structure is see Himalayan region. Okay, what is happening? Pay attention how Himalayas are formed. The plates are coming together. Okay, so the geological structure has a disruption because of mineral richness is not there. That reason is devoid of it. Okay, so here it is C as the correct answer. Tell me it is clear or not. Tell me, is the answer clear to everyone? Yes, C. Okay, correct. Very good. Next question right in front of you. Okay, and KBC theme is right in the background of your mind. What is the question? Human activity is a primary cause of land degradation. Oops, and it is not an MCQ. No issue. We will talk about this question in detail. Question says human activities are primary cause of land degradation. Land degradation, who is the actual reason? Human. We as human are giving our best to degrade the natural resources. Okay, the question says justify the statement by evaluating 5 major human activities responsible for this problem. 5 points you have to write in the answer. Let us start that. Okay. So, the first reason is deforestation. We are studying since we were kids. Deforestation. What is deforestation? Clearing of forest for the greed of our activities like agriculture, okay, mining activity, grazing activity, building industries, and many more such things like that. So one of the important factor that plays a vital role in what? In land degradation is what? That is deforestation. Get it? The second reason. Okay, the second reason is overgrazing. So to graze the animals, if overgrazing is done, it reduces the fertility of the soil, my dear students, and the region that is affected by are the states of Gujarat, Rajasthan. The more animals for grazing, the more land will be degraded. Fine, very good. Next is over irrigation. States like Punjab, state like Haryana, what they have done, they thought that in the green revolution, the race of green revolution, we will be at first. What they started growing rice, which was not to be grown there. Rather, it was subsistence crop for people of Odisha, West Bengal. So they started doing it there. Now they want more water. Dams were built to provide that irrigation, but because of over irrigation, land is degraded, it became alkaline. Right? Yeah, reason wrong, region is correct. Yeah, so much reason and region and everything is mixed by me. No issues. I hope you are so understanding student that you get my point. Okay, come on. Over mining is one of the important reason, not a region. In the region like Jharkhand, okay, in the region like Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, where so many mines are present, and last but not the least, industrial pollution. Important question it is, so important question. Industrial pollution, like we have seen cement industry. Okay, in that cement industry, don't you think so much of dust comes, and when that dust comes settle at the dust gets settled at the land, will it degrade it? Yes, the aeration property reduced, and this is it. Okay, what is this, Anchal? What is this? Ma'am, how long will this session go? Aadhars the session will go for around 1.5 hours more, because we need to complete the geography and I need the time to teach you complete geography over there. Okay, please don't spam. You can leave the class if you wish to spam. I have no issues with that. Okay, next question. Let's move to the next question. Again in the form of MCQ, I want quick responses, not chatting. Spamming is not allowed, you will be blocked. Okay, next question. Identify the appropriate options to fill in the empty boxes regarding different minerals and their major producing areas. Okay, fine. Let's see. Identify the appropriate options. Mineral, major producing area. Match it fast. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Now, which mineral is found in Koderma Gaya Hazaribagh belt of Jharkhand? Important one, we discussed it earlier too. Now then is copper. Copper is found where? If you know even one of them, now you will be able to answer it. Very easy. Very, very easy. What do you think? My God, who is this spamming here? Hi Tanya, hi. Ma'am, slow mode on karo. No, I can't on the slow mode. We need to rush. We need to complete the geography by today. I need to go home, na? Then, C according to board strength. Fine. I'm getting your answers now. That's C. I'm able to filter your answers now in this chat also. That's more important. Okay. What do you think is the correct answer? So, yes, if we talk about Koderma Gaya Hazaribagh belt of Jharkhand, whenever you study this, keep in mind Koderma Gaya Hazaribagh belt is related to mica, okay? Mica, mineral, mica. And we talk about copper. Pay attention, India do not have so many reserves related to copper. So, it is it is not grown. It is found in Khetri mines of Rajasthan. Okay, Khetri mine of Rajasthan and in Balaghat, Madhya Pradesh. Pay attention, there are two mines that are associated with copper. One is Khetri mine of Rajasthan and the Balaghat mine in Madhya Pradesh. Two important things, mica C and Khetri mine is the correct answer to this question. Everyone, tell me, is it clear to you? Clear? Crystal clear or not? I don't want it to be clear. I want this to be crystal clear. Clear enough in your mind that you never ever forget that. Okay? That you never ever forget that. Glad to see everyone out here. Do not go back without liking to the session and subscribing to the channel. Next question, hope everyone got this. Next question is, pay attention here my dear students. Which of the following statement best evaluates the principle? Energy saved is energy produced. We hear this a lot. As a crucial plank of sustainable energy. Options are A. It suggests that saving energy is more profitable than producing it. Is it? Option B. It means that act of conserving energy reduce the overall demand, which is equivalent to generating that much energy without the environmental cost. So much energy in the answer. C. It implies that all produced energy should be saved and not consumed. Or D. It is a slogan to encourage the shutdown of power plants. What do you think is the correct answer to this question? Oh my God, the question is so confusing. The question is so confusing. Study mode on study. Yes, everyone, right? We are very, very close to exams. Now also you don't want me to be in the study mode, fast mode. What do you think? Okay, I'm getting your answer. D is not the correct answer. Arey, we can't shut down the power plants. It is very, very necessary. Okay, B is the correct answer to this question. Act of conserving energy. Sorry, I am seeing the answer. Fine. It suggests that saving energy is most profitable. No. It means that act of conserving energy reduces the overall demand. Fine. Which is equivalent to generating that much energy without the environmental cost. Fine. All produce. Okay. B is the correct answer to this question. C is not. Fine. Very good. Next question. Next question, MCQ, everyone be active. Let's see which is the correct answer. Which of the following statement best evaluates the primary reason for the concentration of jute mills along the bank of river Hooghly in West Bengal? So we know that jute production is majorly in which state of India? In which state of India? West Bengal. Which state? West Bengal. Why? Why? Come on, let's talk about it. Option A. The region has a dry climate. Oh my God, what is the answer? The region has a dry climate which is ideal for processing raw jute. Is it? Option is B. The government of West Bengal does not allow jute mills to be set up anywhere else. C. The areas offer a unique combination of proximity of raw jute areas, inexpensive water transport and abundant cheap labors. I'll talk about this question in detail. Don't worry. Next is D. So I am seeing your answers as C. Very good. Okay. So yes, C is the correct answer to this question. We are discussing here about jute mills. Okay, we are discussing about jute mills. They are asking the question that jute mills are majorly found in the region of Hooghly River. Do you know what is Hooghly River? This is a distributary of River Ganga. Present in the region of West Bengal. Why jute is there? Because jute requires certain climatic conditions. What are they? Let's talk about it. Ruko 2 minutes. Is it going so fast? No worries. You have to cope up with my speed now. So, jute mills are found in the climatic condition area where there is high rainfall, okay, high temperature, as well as high humidity. Fine, humidity. Where it is present? West Bengal. We know there is cheap labor present in this region from the nearby states of Uttar Pradesh and Bihar. So because of which agriculture labors are present. Fine. Then we know one more thing, transport facility is provided because it is in coastal area. We can easily export the jute. So which was the correct answer? C is the correct answer. Very good. Very good. Next question. The first jute mill in India was set up in 1855 near Kolkata at which of the following places? Now this one is pretty good question out here in front of you everyone. So the first jute mill in India was set up in 1855. Options A, Hooghly, B, Rishra, C, Howrah, or D, it's Murshidabad. What do you think? Geography. Yes, we are studying geography. Students, hello to everyone. I can see that so many students came during this time, and to all the students, I missed saying hello. Hello students, how are you? How is your preparation going on? If you guys have any doubt in geography, you can ask right away in this class. No break, Abdul. No break today. We took the break recently, so no break now. We will complete the geography. I want the answer to this question. I'm getting A as the answer. A is because we just talk about Hooghly. You are just guessing that Hooghly. Hooghly is a river. Ma'am. Hi, Preet. Yes. Hi, Preet. Hi, ma'am. Hi, Yadav ji. How are you? Were there from the starting and now you are saying hi. Ma'am, drink water. Ma'am, drink water. Take care. Yeah, I'll drink the water. No issues. I'll take it when necessary. So the correct answer to this question is Rishra. That is given in your book. That is given in your book. Literally. There's something that you are missing from NCERT. That is the reason we are coming live here. So much questions. So the first place where the jute mill was established in 1885 in Calcutta was Rishra. Remember that it's not Hooghly. Hooghly is a region where majority of jute mills are there. Get it? Very good. Very good. Next question. But before moving to the next question, I am going to teach you something. I am going to teach you what? We are here talking about a chapter that is manufacturing industry. Which chapter, my dear student? Manufacturing industry, and the first topic is, pay attention, this comes in your exam, everyone. So the first topic is, what are the importance of manufacturing? For how many marks this question will come? 5 marks. How many marks this question will come? 5 marks. What are the importance of it? Provides employment. By come, it provides what? So much of work, employment to the people, because when industries will be more, the vacancy for the employment will be more. Okay? Yes, history, civics classes will also be there. Everything will be done on this channel. Every class will be available. Abdul, I am not able to see your comment. It is not visible to me because I don't want to talk about break. Yes, Preet, we will take history, civics classes on Sunday, same time, 5 p.m. You have to be there. I'll see that you came or not because you are asking me. Fine. So, civics class will be on Sunday. That is, I guess, what is the date on Sunday? 8th of February, 5 p.m. Hi, Garima, how are you? Okay, so it provides employment, supports agriculture because agriculture equipments, agriculture things that are needed are made where industries, fertilizers made where industries. So it supports agriculture, increase the income for sure, increase export. The more we will produce in manufacturing industries, we will export them in the other countries and earn income, and then increases GDP. So 5 points. Pay attention everyone that you are going to write in your exam. What are the importance of industries? Income, export, GDP, agriculture, employment. Again, repeat after me what I say. Employment, agriculture, income, GDP, export. Done. 5 marks saved. Now we will move to the next topic, that is classification of industries. Okay, so classification of industries on the basis of raw material. Classification of the industries on the basis of raw material. Agro-based industry, when raw material comes from where? Agriculture, cotton. Okay, food industry, French fries, what it is? Agro. It is not industry although. Let's talk about chips, potato chips. Okay, there are so many industries which makes it. So the raw material comes from agriculture. Mineral-based industry which is based on minerals. Okay, like for example chemical industry. Okay, next is classification of industries on the basis of ownership. Okay, classification of industries on the basis of ownership. Public, private, joint, cooperative. Pay attention when I say that. What do you mean by public industry? Owned by government. Owned by government. Example, BHEL, SAIL, Indian Railways, etc. Fine. Private industry owned by an individual or group of individuals, that is Infosys, Reliance. Okay. Joint industry owned by two people. Okay, owned by two individuals. Fine. Cooperative industry, OIL, Oil India Limited. Get it? Get it? Fine. Now we will move to classification of industries on the basis of role they played. So basic industry means the product of this industry is used by other industries like iron and steel. Everything is made up of iron, like building infrastructure, iron. Agriculture, iron. So agriculture, iron is a key product. Okay, so industries on the basis of role, basic industry. Fine. Industries on the basis of consumer, that directly consumer, like take it, like toothpaste. We consume it. Dabur industry, honey, directly we consume it or we use it in something else. Get it, my dear students? Okay. Now, according to industries on the basis of capital, capital means money. On the basis of capital, small scale industry, small budget, small investment. Large scale industry, large budget, large investment. Get it? Iron and steel. Will it be possible to produce iron and steel in small project? No. Then it will be a large scale industry. Okay. If we talk about BD industry, it will be a small scale industry. Get it? Very good. Last but not the least, the classification is on the basis of weight. What? Classification of industries on the basis of weight. It is heavy industry, light industry. Iron and steel will be the example for heavy industry. Cotton will be the example for light industry. Okay, question can come, classification of industries, you can frame it like this. Or objective can come, you can frame it like this. Okay. Sarthak is like, hello ma'am, I am FF Gamers. I know my message is not showing from that ID. Okay, fine, I don't know. Might be you did something and you got blocked and reported. There might be chances that the evaluator did this right now. Ma'am, can you please repeat role? Yes, Adarshana, we will repeat role. Role is how is the nature of that industry? Pay attention. One is basic. Basic means the product of this industry is used by many other industries. Like if we talk about example iron and steel. Okay, now without iron, do you think other industries can work? No. Iron is a raw material for so many places. Agriculture, equipments are provided. Infrastructure, iron is provided. So whenever industry is in a manner that the product of that industry is used as a raw product by other, that is known as basic industry. Okay, and whenever the product is directly consumed by the consumer, that is a consumer industry. Get it? Ma'am, ownership. Do you want me to explain ownership also? Tell me. Okay, Ma'am, I am very innocent boy, Sarthak. Fine. So this is all about factors affecting the industrial location. Whenever you want to like make a industry, locate a industry, these will be the factors. Okay, what are the factors? Raw material. Like if you want to make jute mill, you will not do that in Rajasthan because jute is not there. You are not that dumb that you will be importing it from West Bengal and increasing the transportation cost. So what are the factors we need to see whenever we need to locate an industry? Raw material availability of cheap labor. Like you will see the bulk of industries near UP, Bihar, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh. Why? Labor is cheap there. Okay, why? People are coming to India and setting up telecaller industries. People are getting cheap, they are getting cheap peoples, okay, to work on there. Availability of raw material is done. Availability of market should be there. Production is not the only factor. Selling it is the main objective. And the last one is easy export facility. Like you will see major, like if we talk about cotton, Surat is the place that is the hub of the cotton. Why? Portal town, will export it to the Middle East, will export it to the European countries, etc. Get it? Very good. Okay, fine. Next one, let's move to the next one. We were sticked for 5 minutes in the last slide. Now moving to next one. Students, what you have studied in the last slide is very important. Classification, 5 marks. Importance of manufacturing industry, it seems to be the easiest question, but when it comes about framing, you guys lose everything. Okay, so pay attention. Next question is, industries which are jointly run by state and individual are a group of individuals such as Oil India Limited are known as which of the following? Okay, jointly run by state and individuals of group of individuals. Tell me the answer. Is it a public sector, private sector, joint sector or cooperative sector? Okay, after that also tell me the example of a cooperative sector type of industry. Also tell me the example of cooperative sector type of industry. Quick. Everyone, be quick. C, yes, C is the correct answer. And what is the example for cooperative sector? Can we write Amul? Okay, can we write sugarcane industries? Yes, these two are the best example for cooperatives. Very good. Who said Adarshna? Amul. Very good, my dear student. C is the correct answer to this question. Next one. Let's move to the next one. India has varied relief features which led to the development of various type of soil. Justify the statement by evaluating the feature of any 5 major soil types. So, my dear students, Abdul, every time you come here, say break and then go. Adan Milk Union Limited, that is Amul. Very good, Sarthak. Now you are showing that you are a smart student. Seema Yadav, they are owned and operated by producers or suppliers of raw materials. Cooperative basis, very good. That's a good definition. Exactly correct as it is written in NCERT. Great. Great, see you guys so attentive today. So we have 6 type of major soils. The question asked about 5 major soils. The 6th one which is not listed here is forest soil. It is what? Forest soil. Very good. So students, I will not discuss about the feature right here because in today's video we had a very big description about soil and you will feel like waste of time. Okay, so can we move to the next one or you guys need the description again? Tell me, needed or not? Alluvial soil, I'll tell you in fast. Alluvial soil, most fertile, extensively cultivated, the people are densely populated, fertile soil, rich in potash, phosphoric acid and lime, wheat, paddy, bajra, all these are grown there. Talk about black soil, clayey soil, Regar soil, Deccan Plateau, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh and Gujarat. Okay, lacks in what? Lacks in phosphoric content. Ma'am, where we find alluvial soil? Preet, we find alluvial soil in northern plains, narrow corridor of Rajasthan, Gujarat. Visualize when I say that. and the floodplains of Godavari and Krishna river. Okay, fine. Red and yellow, red color because of the diffusion of iron find in the region that is like rain shadow area of Western Ghats or Piedmont zone where rain is less. Fine. Then we have laterite soil, intense leaching, that means top layer of the soil washes away. That's why this is not good. But with the effective measures, we can grow what here? Tea, coffee, cashew nut. Tea, coffee, cashew nut. Very good. Next is arid soil in the region of Rajasthan, etc. So I know everyone is aware about that. To the students who are new here, you can go back a little and find that chart I showed to you. Okay, Anjana, why are you not enjoying the session? Thanks, ma'am. Okay, Preet, welcome. Fine. Next question. Which of the following is a rabi crop typically sown in winter and harvested in summer? Rice, jowar, cotton or gram? Tell me, rice, jowar, cotton or gram? Which of the following is a which type of crop? Rabi crop. And everyone here right now present in the session, why are you not liking the session? I don't get that. Go like it. Where, ma'am? In the session, Preet, in this today's session, after we end now, you watch it. In the starting, I discussed and give you a chart of the major type of soil. Best chart. You need not to learn from anywhere after seeing that chart. Okay? You can do that. Go guys, like the live session. It's 29 likes now. I want more. Okay? I'm being greedy here. Okay? Okay, fine. So the answer is what you guys are answering? A. How A? How rice? Rice is a kharif crop. How it can be rice? The crop is rabi crop. What is the answer? D is the answer. Nobody. Gram. Who answered? Vijaya. Vijaya Lakshmi. You answered gram. Very good. Only one of the student answered gram and everyone else. Shreya, it's not C. Cotton is a kharif crop. I just told you. Cotton, kharif crop. It is a kharif crop. What is the rabi crop in that? Gram is a rabi crop. Wheat, barley, gram. Wheat, barley, gram. All are friends. Let's make them friends. Wheat, barley, gram. Get it? Get it? Get it? Okay. Next question. Based on its mode of formation, which of the following mineral is formed by the decomposition of surface rock and the removal of soluble constituents, leaving a residual mass of weathered material? Important one. This is from the chapter mineral. The topic is mode of the formation of rocks. Okay, mode of the formation of rocks. Sarthak, ma'am, I did first. Okay, sorry if I didn't saw that. Fine, no issues. Now the question is, which one? A. Coal, bauxite, gold, potash. What do you think? I'm getting the answer. Vijay Lakshmi answered me as B. Fine. Shradata, okay. Vijay Lakshmi, bauxite. Ma'am, how long the class gonna take time? Preet, where you want to go? Don't be in hurry. Okay, so the class will be around for 9:15. Okay, we have some more questions. I get 20-25 questions more. We'll solve and then go. B. Yes, bauxite is the correct answer. So there are certain modes for the formation of rocks. Okay, and from that rocks mineral comes. So what are that modes? Let us discuss. Okay, the first one is igneous and metamorphic rock. One of the type is igneous and metamorphic rock. Mode of formation for what, my dear students? Minerals. Second is mode of formation is sedimentary rocks. Which type of rocks? Sedimentary rocks. Very good. The third one is alluvial deposits. Alluvial deposits. Okay, fine. In which that rich type of minerals are found. Diamond, gold, silver. Okay. I want to go to subscribe you, ma'am. Preet, you can do that. You can do that. Okay. Now next is decomposition of rocks. Okay. That is decomposition of rocks. And the important example of that is bauxite. Did you get this? This question comes from the Okay. This question comes from this chapter. Very good, very good. Next is the government of India has introduced so many schemes like Kisan Credit Card and has promoted the establishment of Grameen banks and cooperative societies to provide loans to farmers at lower interest rate. Okay. What major problem in Indian agriculture is this problem aim at solving? Okay. Let's see the answer. Option A, the fragmentation of land holding due to right of inheritance. B, heavy dependence of farmers on the monsoon. C, the problem of farmers' indebtedness and their dependence. Or D, the low productivity of land due to modern inputs. Answer me, tell me the correct answer to the question right in front of you. Vijay Lakshmi started answering. It's done, ma'am. Thank you, Preet. Smash the like button. Thank you, Adharsna. Sorry, I mispronounce you every time I start pronouncing your name. Sorry for that. Shreya Datta, C. Okay, Shreya, you are here. Fine. Yes, C is the correct answer. My dear students, KCC. Kisan Credit Card, Grameen Bank. Why these institutions are formed? Like we have a question, what are the institutional changes brought by the government to improve the agriculture? One of them you can write this. Okay, get it? So this is because farmers were going in indebtedness, lack of money, farmer suicide and many more things. Get it, get it, get it. Glad to see that you guys are answering correct. C. Next one. Which of the following energy resource refers to the heat and electricity producing by the heat from the interior of the earth? Easy one. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Like you guys taught me this. Option A, solar energy, tidal energy, geothermal, or it is biogas. Ma'am, you can call me Adharsh or Adhu. Okay, Adhu. I'll call you Adhu. That's more cute. Sorry. Okay, so from the interior of the earth, it is geothermal. We know that crust, mantle, core. In the mantle, there is what? Lava. When it comes out, it has heat and energy. Beneath the earth, whenever we go beneath the earth, there is so much heat and energy. So the correct answer is geothermal, and you guys know this. So I will not be discussing about it in detail. Next question. What are the two major important food crops of India? So whenever the question comes, two major food crops of India, what you need to answer, my dear students? You need to answer wheat and rice. Okay, done. But one part of the question is still remaining. Let's talk about it. Name the major producing states of any one major crop. No, I want of two crops. Tell me. The major producing state of wheat and rice, this comes in map work 2. This comes in map work 2. Tell me, the major producers of wheat and rice. Which among the following? Okay, I got the answer. Adu answered wheat, that's Punjab and Haryana. Fine, ma'am, inside it's molten rock and outside the rock is it's lava. Correct, Sarthak. Telling me rice, West Bengal, Bihar, wheat, Punjab and Haryana. Get it. Okay, fine. So if we talk about wheat, so it's what? Punjab and Haryana. Fine. When we talk about rice, it is West Bengal and Odisha. Punjab and Haryana, West Bengal and Odisha. Done. Clear. Next question. So, which of the following statement defines sustainable development? Very important question. Which of the following statement defines sustainable development? Sustainable development, studying since childhood. What does it implies? Okay. Option A. Sustainable use of natural resource without considering the needs of future generation. B. Present generation fulfill its need while considering the needs of future generation as well. C. It means utilization of natural resource by the past, present and forthcoming future generation. D, to meet the need of the future generation, even the need of the present generation go unmet. What do you think? Who answered A? Think about it again. How can you answer A? Okay, very good. All of you guys are answering B. I know someone, I don't know who answered A. B is the correct option. So, sorry, see, this is C. B is the correct option, my dear students. Sustainable development. Okay, sustainable development. So, this topic is repeated twice in our book in class 10. Once in geography and once in economics. So, we know that. Pay attention, my dear students, what happened, right? Achha, tell me in which summit or in which group this word sustainable development came into highlighted, and where was that organized, you guys are going to tell me that. So what happens, we got resources, we started using it, then we increased the development. When we increase the development, we were like greedy in nature. Mahatma Gandhi said that resources are not for greed, rather they are for need, but we became greedy. In that greediness, we did a lot of development, not keeping in mind the need of the future generation, okay? But now their concept emerged, that is, okay, the concept emerged, that is sustainable development. That means we will do the development, but keeping in mind the need of the future generation, correct? And this was discussed where? Earth Summit, organized where? Rio de Janeiro, where? Brazil, year 1992. Mahatma Gandhi is great. Preet. Okay. Fine, crystal clear? Crystal clear or not? Adarsh, what are you doing here? Ma'am, you will married or not? Abdul. Okay, next question. How does industrial pollution contribute to environmental degradation in India, especially in the region like Ganga River Basin? Once again, let's talk about this, discuss about this. How does industrial pollution contribute to environmental degradation, especially in the region of Ganga? Option first, aquatic ecosystem health, will it affect it? Second, public health risk, will it affect it? Soil contamination, or fourth, that's agriculture productivity. So here we are asking the effect of industrial, okay, pollution contributing to environmental degradation, particularly in the region where Ganga River is there. Options are 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 1, 2, 3 and 1 and 4. What do you think? Oh my God, I got the answers. So I was just reading the question and you guys started answering. Crazy, you guys are going crazy now. Yes, see, 1, 2 and 3. Aquatic ecosystem, because industrial pollution will go into river water, affecting the life of the aquatic animals there. Public health at risk, because people drink that Ganga water, right? Soil contamination for sure. Like if we talk about agriculture productivity, it do not have direct impact. It have indirect impact, but it do not have direct impact. That is the reason we are choosing here the answer that is 1, 2 and 3. The answer here that is 1, 2 and 3. Get it? Very good. Ma'am, which chapter we are studying? Everything is mixed, Preet. Now everything is mixed. We are doing complete geography. That is the main target today. Next question. Sonia gives her friend 3 clues about our industry. Okay, whoever is Sonia here, do not judge me while putting this question. So, Sonia gives her friend 3 clues about our industry. First, it comprises both large scale, small scale manufacturing units, fine. These industries are its own largest consumer. This is the trick, this is the hint. These industries are widely spread over the country, What do you think? Options are, name the industry being referred by Miss Sonia. Options are A, chemical industry, textile, iron and steel, or automobile. What do you think? I discussed this in my earlier lives also. I'm waiting for your answers. Hello Shreya, hello Siddharth. Iron industry, you guys are guessing, but I don't think is the correct answer. Are you sure it's C? Guys, are you sure it's C? Adarsh, one shot in all. Yes, it is complete one shot video. Guys, are you sure it is C? B. Vijay Lakshmi here. No, it's not textile. I'm waiting for someone to answer the correct one here. I gave you the hint A. Shreya is correct. Shreya, you corrected your answer, na? Ma'am, A. Sarthak, yes, ma'am. Yes, it's A, students. The hint is here. The hint is here. The industry that is its largest consumer. How iron and steel industry is its largest consumer? No, consume nahi. They are using iron and steel, but not consuming it. So it is the chemical industry. See, like if we talk about H2SO4, for example, there is an industry which makes H2SO4. So they will require SO4 which is made in another industry. If we talk about certain chemicals which are made from the chemicals, so this is a industry that is itself is the largest consumer. This is the trick. This is the hack. Okay, so which is the correct answer? A is the correct answer. Moving to the next question. India, okay, this is repeated, yeah. This is repeated. Next question. Which of the following statement about noise pollution is false? Which of the following statement regarding ma'am? Yes, Preet, what do you want to ask from me? You are just repeatedly saying ma'am. What happened? Aditya, मैं Anushka. Okay, which of the following statement about noise pollution is false? A, it causes hearing impairments. B, it can be a source of stress. It can only come from industrial activities. It can increase heart rate and blood pressure. It can come from industrial activity, source of stress, impairment. Which of the following about noise pollution is false? Arey, you guys answered it. I have some doubt in chapter 7, Preet. Okay, ask your doubt, we will discuss. Yes, C is the correct answer. It can only come from industrial. Only word is not there. What we have to focus here, like see, which of the following statement is false? First, the focus should be on false and the next focus should be on the word only. This is what is very, very much important. Ma'am, C. Ma'am, can you explain chapter 7? See, chapter 7 is not going to come theoretically in your exam. This is lifelines of national economy, okay? Right? You're talking about lifelines, na? Geography 7 chapter. It is only the two map were going to come, major seaports of India and the major airports of India. That's it. Don't worry about that chapter. Nothing to study about that. Worry about that. Okay? Fine. Next one here. The textile industry in India is self-reliant and complete in the value chain. What does it means? Okay, yeah, Preet, fine. Hi, hello to everyone, hello to all the students out here. So the textile industry in India is self-reliant and complete in the value chain. What is meant by this? The textile industry fund itself through foreign investment. The textile industry value its product based on Indian markets only. Textile industry's value chain is the longest in the Indian economy. Or D? Correct answer, tell me. Thanks, ma'am. Welcome, my dear student. Now, Sudhir has a doubt. Yes, Sudhir, tell me. Ask your doubt, we'll clear that out. Which chapter has high weightage of geography? Whenever someone asks the question, I'll tell you water resource and agriculture. The highest weightage chapter from geography. Okay, which chapter is high weightage? It's agriculture and water resource. Okay, Manoj, did you get this? Sarthak is answering D for this question. Sarthak, think about it. Think about it. Hello? Pratyaksh, hi, how are you? How is your preparation going on? Any help from geography? Sorry, any help from Tanvi Mam? Myself, Anushka, not Tanya. Okay. Tanya, you are scaring me. Okay, ma'am. Shreya Datta is telling me the answer. Ma'am, thund. No thund in Bangalore. No thund is here. No cold. Okay. So the answer is the textile industry value chain is longest in the Indian economy. See, my dear student, the question is about textile industry, and we know that India has been since a long time the greatest exporter of textile material, particularly the cotton and silk. And moreover, the question was so easy because of its sarcastic, what we can say, options. The textile industry fund itself from foreign investment. Is it possible that foreign people will come and fund us? No. They will take from us, the real nature of the Western world. The textile industry evaluate products based on only Indian markets, and how can we sell it outside? Wrong. Textile industry is not dependent on any other industry for raw material. Acha. Wrong. What is the correct answer? C. C is the correct answer to this question. D is correct. No, Sarthak, D is not correct. Is it like it is dependent only on itself? No. Ma'am, so what about a low weightage chapter? Manoj, you have to study everything. Either it is low weightage or high weightage, but you focus more on high weightage chapter. Fine. C is, array. The textile industry's value chain is longest in the Indian economy. Yes. Next question. What is the primary role of basic or key industry? We studied today about basic and key industry. So what is the primary role? Okay, fine. So what is the primary role of basic or key industry? Option, oh my God. This is A. Produce goods for direct use by consumers. Is it? Supply raw material for manufacturing other goods. C, export finished goods for foreign exchange. Or D, that's provide service to the government. What do you think? Easy one. Hi Mikasa, seeing you after long time in my life. Ma'am, it's already been 3.5 years. Yes, Adu, it's 3.5 years. Nahi. Oh my God, I am reading years. 3.5 hours. We are going to end. Don't worry. It's about to end. Thank you, ma'am. My name is not Manoj, it's Megha. Okay, Megha, I think this might be your father's name. Okay, Megha. Fine. How did introduction of new crop? Okay, humble potato question you are asking. Hajra Sudhir, fine. I'll discuss about that, although this is from history, not geography. Okay, Megha, I got your answer. C. You guys are telling me C. Shreya is telling me C. Mikasa. I am good, Mikasa. How are you? How's your preparation going on? Any hindrance in your preparation? Fine. So, okay. What is the basically primary role? So, on the basis of role, my dear students, on the basis of role, there can be two types of industries. There are two types of industry. One is basic industry, that is also known as key industry, and the other one is consumer industry. What it means that, right? What does it mean? So the basic industry is an industry which provides raw materials to other industries. My God, it provides raw material to other industries. For example, iron and steel. Every time we give the same example. Yes, that's more than enough for you. Fine. When we talk about consumer industry, the product of these industries are directly consumed by the consumers. Example, Dabur. Okay, Patanjali, toothpaste. So what can be the correct answer? B. Who answered B? Anyone who answered B? Anyone? No one answered B. Everyone is answering wrong. Fine. Next question. Who is saying bye? Abdul, where are you going? You don't want to study? Consider the statements given below and choose the correct option. So statements are in front of you. You need to choose the correct option. Statement 1. Conserving minerals requires sustainable extraction. Okay. Pay attention to the question. That's important, long and nice. Conserving mineral requires sustainable extraction, recycling, adopting substitutes, efficient technology, for long-term availability and environmental protection. Point number 1. Statement 2 is efficient mineral use ensures short-term availability, reducing environmental impact and dependence on finite resources. Short-term availability, reducing environmental impact and dependence on finite. Okay, options are here in front of you. Tell me the correct answer to this. Don't worry, ma'am, we will learn. Okay, Adu, great. Ma'am, can we have a history class from tomorrow? Preet, one I did recently, like I have done so many history classes, but recently I did one live for one shot history like we are doing right now with geography. I completed history. You can watch it once, go watch it once, right? And then we'll discuss. Like day after tomorrow, that is on Sunday, we will be having class for civics. Only one class will be left, economics, that we will do in the next week. Okay? Fine. Okay, I'm seeing your answers. Give me one answer. Not A one time, not B another time. Ma'am, where are you from? Right now I am from studio. Hi, good evening Shruti, how are you? I understand now you might be tired because I am also, na? Village Nam. I don't belong to village, then how can I tell you, Rajesh? So, statement 1 is correct, statement 2 is incorrect. Statement 1 is incorrect, statement 2 is correct. Both statement 1 and 2 are incorrect. Or D statement. Arey, why you guys are so confused in this A, B? You are answering. Preet is answering D. Great. See, conserving of mineral require this sustainable extraction and all that. This was pretty correct. So this, you were sure about this. A is correct here. When statement 1 is correct, let's read 2. Efficient minerals ensure short-term availability. Like if we talk about solar energy, like here's, they are talking about mineral. Efficient minerals, you ensure short-term availability, reducing environmental impact and dependence on finite resources. This is not, like if we talk about this, there is no efficient. What is this efficient mineral? So 1 is correct, 2 is incorrect. A is the correct answer to this question, okay? You are so moti. Are you talking about me? Hi, I'm good, Shruti. How are you? New student, Shruti. Glad to see you here. Welcome on the platform, Deeksha Vedantu. This is your SST faculty, Tanvi Mam. And today we did a very important session, that is complete geography one shot. Okay? Fine. UK plans. Fine. Come on, let's move to the next question right in front of your screen. The law of conservation of energy says energy can neither be created nor be destroyed. Only transform from one form to another. This you read multiple times in Science SST. Energy can neither be created nor be destroyed, but can be transformed from one source to another. Very good. This applies to light energy too. Now the question is about light energy. Energy conservation essentially means to reduce the consumption of energy by using less of some services or reducing the amount of some service. Like everyone tells you, close the lights if not needy, close the tap if it's not needy. Which of the following is not a non-conventional source of energy? My God, these competency level of questions, right, tells us so many things and the question is so easy. What do you think? Which of the following is not a conventional source of energy? Firewood, solar, coal, petroleum. I am good, by the way. How are you guys? Okay, who is there tired asking for break? Prince, I should be tired and you guys are tired sitting on your beds, sitting on your must chairs, so quite comfortable, tired asking for break, Prince. Ma'am, I will be back in few minutes. Yes, so oh my god, yes, you guys are correct. Solar energy is the correct answer. Why? So basically there are two types of sources. One is conventional source of energy and the other one is non-conventional source of energy. Okay, conventional source of energy, non-conventional source of energy, what is the difference? Question comes for 5 marks. Okay, conventional source of energy, that is used as old age traditional type of resources, like we talk about firewood, coal, petroleum. But this solar energy is a type of new type, seems like a new type of technological development, right? So this is a non-conventional source. The major big difference between conventional and non-conventional: conventional old, non-conventional new, and for non-conventional and for new. Get like we talk about wind energy, like windmills and all that, right? Maths with green board life pe aiye. Guys here for talking only, talking. Great, fine. Next one. Here is a question. Students, pay attention. Here is a question here in front of you. Which statement is false about solar energy? Which statement is false about solar energy? Option is here. So option A, solar energy is renewable source constantly replenished by sun rays. Fine. False, it is asking false. Question is asking false. Okay. Second, solar panels convert sunlight directly into electricity through a process called photovoltaic effort. Okay. C, solar energy production requires no maintenance and functions perfectly under all weather conditions. D, solar energy is a clean and sustainable energy that does not produce greenhouse effect. Tell me, C or A or B or D. I made a mistake recently and I covered up nicely. Yes, students, oh my god, so nice to see everyone here answering the exactly correct answer, that is C. Because it needs maintenance and it is not possible in all the weather conditions. What about when days rain is there? No sunlight, no sun energy. C is correct answer. I guess infinity, your guessing is correct. Very good, very good. Next question. Do we have? Yes, we have more question. I thought it's over. We have. Okay. Explain any 3 reasons for which multi-purpose projects and large dams have come under great scrutiny or opposition recent years. I don't know how, but I missed this question teaching you, but here we have it today, finally. One of the most important question from the chapter water resource, that recently dams are under scrutiny. Dams were made to control flood, right? To do inland navigation, to provide irrigation facilities and so much things. Dams were considered temples of modern India by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, but why? They are coming under great scrutiny. That is the major important question. Students, your attention should be here while I am answering this. Okay, fine. Okay, talk about it. So the first point you need to answer is, see, dams were made for an objective to inundate or save excessive water. In that, what we are doing, we are regulating damming of the natural flow of river. What we did, we stopped the natural flow of river, save the water. Greedy nature. Now what happens? It leads to poor sediment flow. My dear students, river starts flow, brings the sediments along with that in a natural flow, deposit it whenever she needs, the river needs. But now what happened? I made a dam here. Now the sediments will be deposited here. Okay, hindrance. It affects the natural flow of sediments, now making it excessive sediments in the river bed. The river bed is there, okay. Now there will be sediments. The capacity to hold moisture will, the capacity of river to hold water will reduce. Water will come out and cause flood. Dam. Why dam was made? What? Dam was made to control flood. Dam is making flood possible. So yes, this is it at the bottom of reservoir. resulting in rockier stream, and it also affects the habitat of aquatic life. Dams also fragment rivers, which affects the aquatic fauna to migrate. That are created out of the floodplain, emerge the existing vegetation because of the floods. It also leads to social movement of the people. Yes, exactly, someone answered here that ma'am, it leads to social mobilization. That means displacement of the people. Like dam will be made, Sardar Sarovar Dam was made, there was so much controversy that people were asked to move to another places. Yes, okay, it affects the natural scenery also. Get it? Very good. Fine. Next question. Okay. What is not true about Agenda 21? Students, which among, ma'am, when did you start? We started the class at 5 o'clock. Now it's 8:41. Okay, fine. Ma'am, I am back. Preet is back. Okay, Preet. Back. Very good. Are you saying, my God, students study. Don't waste the time. My God, what your parents might be thinking, my student is watching a YouTube video of a good teacher. Like they might be studying, and see the students here. Committed, single, and all that thing is going on. Ma'am, what's your thought about Epstein files? Not to be discussed here, Sarthak. There is nothing, there is not something to be discussed here. Okay. 8-9 के बीच में, see? Answers are also when you will come, when you will be free. My God. Yeah, Preet, I saw your comment that you are back. Sudhanshu is answering C for this question. Glad to see you guys answering. B, someone answered B. Fine. Super 8 baje maine. My God. Fine. What is not true about Agenda 21? So I wasted my time seeing those comments. Ma'am, we are only listening to you, ma'am. Okay, Adu, thanks for this. What is not true about Agenda 21? It aims for achieving global sustainable development. This one is true because the main agenda for the Agenda 21 was sustainable development. Okay, and it was decided in the Earth Summit 1992, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. It is agenda to fight environmental damage, poverty and disease. Correct, very much correct. The line is given exact in NCERT. Agenda 21 has legal powers to acquire even private property for public. This seems to be a cracky type of thing. Let's read the another one. One of its major objective is that every local government should draw its own agenda. Yes. So C is not true regarding Agenda 21. There is no legal implication that they will be acquiring your your property just for public reference. Okay, no, that's not true. Get it, my dear students? Okay, well done. Ma'am, my social ma'am is school seeing partiality. What do you mean? Unknowing. Okay, hi, hello to everyone. Hello to all the students who joined the session right now. Although you are quite late, little late because we are almost at the last of our sessions, but still we have, I guess, some 1-2 questions left. Okay, what is the right sequence of the soil profile? Interesting question. Okay, interesting question. What is the right sequence of the soil profile? You studied in class 6, 7th, 8th, 9th. Now comes the question in class 10 and you forget everything. I hope you not. Option A, topsoil, substratum, weathered parent rock material, subsoil, unweathered. Okay, read it and answer it. I am not reading it now. Yadav ji, okay. ओके गरिमा, गेट इट, मेरा नाम गरिमा है. Preet, do not say any bad words to each other here. Yeah, little late. Just 3.5. Yes, just 3.5 are. Hello everyone. Hello Anurag. How are you? Nobody is free here, Anurag. Everybody is studying. And you are also here to study. Don't waste your time, and others too. Unknowing girl. Okay, I just read this. Fine. So what is the right sequence? D. See, topsoil, we know that. Here it is the top level of the soil. This top level of the soil where crops are grown, trees are grown, where there is humus content, okay, where there is nutrients. Fine. Below that, what we see will be the subsoil. Okay, below that what we see is the subsoil that contains a little large pebbles, this type of soil. This is what? Subsoil. Okay, then we have substratum. Substratum, we have weathered rock, little larger ones, weathered rock. Fine. And then we have unweathered rock, that is parent rock. Okay, this is basically the soil profile that you are studying in science, SST since class 6th, I guess. So this is here. Next question, even I think we have discussed this earlier, but still we will do again, no issues, because someone asked as a doubt earlier about this question. We will do again. I am very good. How are you guys? Okay, I am seeing all your comments, don't worry. Now question is, the government of India has introduced very institutional and technological changes to improve agriculture in 1980s and 1930s. Support this statement with the example. So here they are asking about 1980s and 1990s. We will start the very first point about. So the government, like you will give an intro that government has made various institutional technological reforms, etc., etc. And then you will write these are the changes. First point. So the first point is the introduction of. Okay, the first point is the introduction of green revolution. Okay, the introduction of green revolution for the production of wheat and rice. For the production of wheat and rice. And then you will write about then you will write about white revolution, that is for like operation flood for the production of milk in terms of packaged technologies. Fine. Now we will discuss about institutional reforms like Grameen banks and certain cooperatives were made particularly to provide cheaper loans to the farmers so that their problems of indebtedness can decrease. Fine. Third one, we can write about KCC, that is Kisan Credit Card. Okay, this is a facility provided to the farmers so that they can buy what? They can buy the agriculture equipments or fertilizers, high quality of seeds from the market. Then we have one more thing, that is PAIS, that's personal, okay, personal accident insurance scheme. Insurance, other than personal accident insurance, there are also crop insurances that are provided by the government, because many times we have seen that the crops get destroyed and the farmer has to face issues because of the weather conditions. In that conditions, who will be providing subsidies or insurance to the farmers? It will be whom? Government. Okay. Then we have features like MSP, that is minimum support price. Then we have certain schemes launched by the government. We have special bulletins on where? Special bulletins that are like related to weather conditions, broadcasted on TV and radio so that farmers are supported. Yes, who is going? Preet is going. You're coming and going again and again. What happens to you? So this is what we need to discuss here. We discussed it thoroughly. This was the question, and we have one more question. 1, 2, oh my god, 2 more questions for the day. Students, rocket. We have 2 more questions of the day. Just 2 questions left. Come on, let's talk about this. First one is, what is gross cropped area? Important one. We will talk about this in detail. Gross cropped area, tell me the correct answer super fast. Area sown more than once in an agricultural year plus net sown area. area sown more than once in an agriculture year minus net sown area, area sown with crops but is counted only once, or double of the area. Tell me the correct answer to this question. I can see like you guys were chatting when I was teaching the last question. Now the chatting should be over, answer should be here. My English class is starting. Okay. Sarthak answered A. And what others are doing? Preet, you were going and you stayed after seeing that only 2 questions are left. Shreya, it's not D. Shreya, it's not D. Preet A, Mikasa A, Jalag D, Jalag, it's not D, beta, it's not D, Mikasa A, Shreya Datta. Shreya, you change your answers in between. What is this? Yeah, it's A. So I will tell you this difference between the two. We have 2 things. One is net sown area, okay, net sown area, and the other is gross cropped area. Gross cropped area. Net sown area, gross cropped area, and student get confused in that all the time. I know that. When we talk about net sown area, the word net means total. Do you calculate this in maths? Yes. Sown means growing of crops. Area, you know that. So the total area in which crops are sown and harvested. Okay, this is known as net sown area. Now what? From where this gross cropped area evolved? So what happens, my dear student, in India there are 3 cropping seasons. The same land cropping is done more than once. Will we not calculate it? We will. That is the reason this terminology came. So the area, okay, the area sown more than once plus net sown area. One time it is known as net sown area, and if it is grown more than once, we will total it and tell it gross crop area. Get it? So what was the correct answer to this? A. Last question of the day. Come on, tell me. Which one of the following was launched in the year 1973? Easy. Project Tiger, Indian Wildlife Act, Indian Wildlife Protection Act. What a fake fudgy question out here. Which of the following is related to 1973? Total area. So, yeah, correct, Mikasa. Correct. A. Who is telling A? Adu is telling A. Fine, Shreya, B. Shreya, I saw your option now. It's B. Fine. Prashant, Guru, Prashant, A. Fine, ma'am, big fan. Thank you, Saurav. Okay, so A is the correct answer to this question, Project Tiger. If we talk about Indian Wildlife Protection Act 1972, 1 year later we launched Project Tiger, and that is in the year 1973. Okay, remember this. Fine. So this was all about for today's session, students. Do you guys have any doubt from geography? Any doubt from the session we completed now? All the students who were so regular in answering, I applaud your efforts. That's great. Okay, I applaud that the way you were so much interested in answering and you were quick in answering, so that we wasted none of our time. That was very good. You are teaching so good, ma'am. Thank you, Saurav. Madam, according to NCERT for Institution Technical 19, we need to write about crop insurance, Grameen Bank. Yes, we can write, no issue. No one is going to deduct your marks. Bye, ma'am. Anmol, bye. Okay, ma'am. Tanya, fine. Thank you so much, ma'am. You taught so much today. We really appreciate your hard work. Thank you, Bacha. Thank you for your great words. Fine. Any doubts? I'm here for 5 minutes more, not 5 minutes, 2-3 minutes more. I'm tired now. So any doubts now? Anyone? Any doubt from complete geography? I don't want anyone to go like that, ma'am. According to NCERT, yeah, you can write about crop insurance. No one is going to deduct your mark. Back, ma'am. Preet, I am going now. And I'll not come back like you do every time. Okay, Tanya, welcome. Ma'am, your thoughts about Trump, Pagilpanti? No thoughts about Trump in class 10. We will study that later. Fine. Okay, good night. Can you smile, ma'am? Preet, I'm smiling a lot. How can I smile more than this? Vijay Lakshmi, I think I answered you. Good night, everyone. Okay, fine. Good night. Naam le lo. Mentos Gaming. What is your name? Crystal clear. And Anmol is like crystal clear. Okay, fine. Thank you for using the word crystal clear. I was with the view before coming to the session that everything might be crystal clear to all the students from geography. Pay attention. I'm going to give you information. Civics. Complete civics one-shot revision we will do on Sunday 5 p.m. Sunday 5 p.m. I want all of you guys there. Fine. Good night, students. Enjoy. Study hard. Stay healthy. Do not eat junk food. We can't take the risk to get sick in the last moment of our exam. Tomorrow's time. Tomorrow 5 p.m. I guess maths will be there. You check, like, it is already scheduled. You check it once. Ma'am, ek song. Okay, Shruti, you can. Badal naam hai. Okay, Mentos Gaming. It's Badal. Fine. Smash the like button, ma'am. Thank you. Everyone out here, go hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Do not go without doing this. Hi, I'm Sona. Hi. Okay, fine. It's a final bye from my side. Enjoy your studies. Do hard work. Good night to everyone. We'll meet in the next live.